So we are here with Savage Dungeons and Dragons, and apparently a lot of people watched it on YouTube because it's pushing almost 250 views. Hopefully, some people show up to watch it live. But per the usual, we're going to start off by having you guys introduce yourselves. And this time I'm going to go. Oh, the cameras are in the wrong place. No. So I'll work on that as we go left to right. And this time we're actually starting with Donovan.
Donovan, I go by Dr. Boson pretty much all over the internet, and I'm playing Thandaic, the Dwarven Enforcer. Outside of this, I'm big in the Savage Worlds community, and I run one of the largest Savage Worlds Discords around. Got a bunch of aces and swag designers and GMs and players and lots of discussion, stories, world building, mechanics design, lots and lots of stuff. I'll post a link in the chat for a second, but if you want to join in, love to see you there.
Then moving over, we have Shar.
Hello, everybody. I'm Charlotte Eargang. I'm a graphic designer and co-founder of Irregardless, a design studio that focuses on helping bring geeky things from concept to publication. I also stream live on Twitch, both here on One Shot Wednesdays, playing Savage Worlds with the GM table, and every other Sunday where I play a cipher-based game called Vert with Raven Nest Games crew over on Twitch TV/Raven Nest Games. You can find me at irregardless.com. That's no E in Irregardless, and I'll post that link too.
And now we have Andy.
My name is Andy. I work at an animal hospital in Atlanta. Love cosplay. I have a few fandoms. I've been playing tabletop RPGs for forever, like since I was in 7th grade, like a dork sitting at a lunch table, like my one friend, and here I am on camera for you guys doing this. I'm playing Kellum, a druid who can shapeshift into a phoenix, but he's not on fire all of the time. I feel like maybe he looks a little bit like this. I don't know if you can see that.
We can.
Yeah, that is that. He likes to have fun and cause a little bit of trouble too, maybe. maybe just a little bit.
All right.
A little bit wild.
And then finally, we have, I honestly just call you Alyssa because I've known you by so many different names.
My name is Hina, and I play Alyssa, the cleric of LaRue, the unicorn queen. I'm an artist who loves drawing D&D characters, as you can see probably from the character art that's available right now in front of your eyes. And I enjoy streaming video games, digital art, and a tabletop campaign that I run over on my own Twitch channel, which you can find over at twitch.tv/HinaSquirrel. And I'll put a link down in the chat for you as well for that.
And if that link does not work, it means I have to make you a moderator too, because I'm bad at that. But I am DM Bobby, also Bobby Evans of the GM table. I am their DM. I am kind of your guys' host. And I'm here to make things interesting and normally serious, but I think we very well established last week that's not this kind of game. So,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Speaking of that, last week I lost my notes, so I'm going to need to double check on the name of one female NPC who got introduced. But last week, the three of you were hired by none other than the great Volo to find his missing friend who he lost after a night of drinking. Now, in the spirit of Volo, before you truly went on the case, even though you picked up a few leads, you yourselves had a night of drinking that none of you can actually remember. However, we have pieced together a few things. Sue and Alyssa somehow got themselves exquisite evening wear. Kellum made himself a hefty sum of coin and had a card cheating device up his sleeve that he has now found out he borrowed from a very eccentric gnome. But most importantly, oh, Thandek. Thandek got married. I want to say it's Ulmak was your wife's name?
I wrote it down as Umar.
Umar. Thank you. You get yourself an extra Benny because I lost the sheet that was listed on. I remember her father's name because it's Dung. But Umar, the halfling dock worker who's actually the adopted daughter of an orc chieftain. So now our dwarven friend has a halfling bride who has an entire family of orcs. He was informed by Umar's father, Dung, the mighty chieftain Dung, that if he were to break his daughter's heart, he would break Umar's neck. And that seemed quite serious. Now, along with that, you guys did eventually get back on the tail of your missing persons case. You found ties that it may likely be tied to the Zahir Syndicate, and you found one of their safe houses. Now, when you were about to break in, 4 Kenku, which are raven people, came out. You all hid. The Kenku used grappling hooks to go to the roofs and fled. Kellum, you shape-changed to follow them. So you are currently following them as your phoenix. The rest of you, thank you, Mestifames. The rest of you were waiting for the place to be cleared. The Kenku are gone. It's now up to you what you want to do.
And one of the Kenku fell because
Yes.
somebody used Bennies.
I think he fell and then caught himself and finished going the rest of the way up.
Yeah. He fell, caught himself, and climbed manually.
Ah,
Because I did give him a save, and he made it.
silly birdie.
So where are they off to, I wonder?
Alright, so this is going to burn up a lot of your power points.
Okay.
Because I believe Shape Change only has a duration of 5 rounds.
Yep.
That's what I wrote down.
Now, luckily, every point you spend to maintain it gives you an additional 5 rounds. So I'm just gonna rough this and instead give me a casting roll to see if you can push it a little further than you should be able to.
And that's my spirit, right?
No, that should be your actual faith skill.
Oh, faith. Yeah, sorry.
I just wanted to check in and make sure LaRue's protection is still affecting everyone. Is that right?
I believe so, yes.
Nice.
Do I have bennies? I have
Yes,
bennies,
you have
right?
3 bennies. Everybody has 3 bennies except Thandek, who has an extra benny. And I believe I agreed to give someone else a benny in between sessions, but I don't remember who.
I got a 5 and I spent a benny.
Oh, I think Andy has an extra Benny for being the most upgraded.
Oh, that's right. He got a benny for buying a new cam and mic.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
No, I will. Bennies are going to fly in this game.
So yeah, I got a 5 and I spent a benny.
All right. So with a 5, you are able to trail them, and you notice I'm going to... That is the wrong book. I'm going to quickly check because we are running a Dungeons and Dragons adventure using Savage Worlds known as Waterdeep Dragon Heist. I'm going to quickly double check where they fly off to. Storage closet is here. Tracking Flume.
Probably water shallow.
Yeah, it is very near.
That's right. So they fly away, and they don't fly. They run on their rooftops away. About 3 blocks, so not that far, but you have to stay up and keep an eye on them because they climb their way down and they go to a loose sewer grate and climb into the sewers.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of pinpoint what street they're on and fly back to the others.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So shape change back. Do I need to roll to do that, or is
No,
it?
that's
Okay.
just dismissing your power.
Okay, so I shape change back, and I'm like, well, they're 3 blocks that way, and they went into the sewer. Yay, sewer.
Yeah. We'll say you used 8 of your power points, because
Okay.
it wasn't nearly as far away as I thought it was.
How do I know how many power points I have? I didn't.
I believe you start with 10.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if you printed out the sheet from the actual maker, it's when your powers are, it says arcane background, and then after that it says PowerPoints, and it should say 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it does. Okay, awesome. Gotcha.
Now, I will also use this bookkeeping time to let all of you know, especially since it's right up on there, if you want to help out our players or really screw them over and help me out, every $1 or 100 bits donated or cheered gives someone of your choice a Benny. If you do, I did after last week where we had someone's nephew donating $50. If it is $5 or more, it just gives everyone a Benny in a single tip. And if you subscribe, including free Twitch Prime subscriptions, you can give one person conviction, which lets them add a d6 to any roll.
I still have mine.
Yes, that does carry over from session to
My
session.
conviction.
So with that, Kellum, you swoop back, you transform back into your normal form, and you can relay the info.
So yeah, that is what I say. I'm like 3 blocks that way, went into a loose sewer grate, so I'm super excited about that.
Sewer grate. They live under the city?
Yep, seems that way.
Not again. All right, let's.
They're not that bad. I gotta check on my see if there's any evidence left behind for the bunch of dead people.
Yeah,
I gotta go look at them.
this is a Zahir safe house, and you did ask, since you're a guild member, if your guild could be the Zahir Syndicate. So this is a Zahir Syndicate safe house.
Well, I will definitely follow Sue and yeah. So she's not going in where there are a bunch of dead people by herself.
All right, so as you guys go in, there are about a half dozen bodies all over. Just kind of strewn all around the area. Tables and chairs have been carelessly tossed across the floor. The corpses of a dozen men lie along the walls, rapiers and daggers kind of scattered all over.
Ooh, extra daggers, you say?
You do see that there are stairs raising to a second open level, kind of like a balcony level.
I'm gonna check the bodies.
I think it's in the
I'm
balcony.
checking to see if anybody's still alive, quote unquote. But really, I'm looting the bodies.
That's what you're telling me, Alyssa, is that you're checking if anyone's
Yeah.
still alive.
Now,
Oh, you're so good, Sue. Thank you so much.
with that, all of you can roll notice. I am
Okay.
only looking for raises, except from Sue. You're part of the Zahir, so if you get a success, that's good enough for you.
I didn't get a raise.
Well, that's boring. I'm gonna spend a penny. There we go. 6, 4. I got a 10.
Oh, nice. A 10. You spot up in the corner, kind of on the north side, other side of the staircase. Some misplaced paneling. It looks like a pretty standard Zahir hidden back room, likely for smuggling.
I'm like, all right, you guys, why don't you check upstairs? I'm gonna say some prayers over these dead people. And I'll catch up with you.
Sounds good to Alyssa. Alyssa's gonna go ahead and look
I didn't
around.
realize you were a praying person.
All right. So
I pray over thieves.
this is gonna go around now. Sue, you do notice the couple bodies you got to before you notice that they look like they've been picked clean of coin. Kenku are raven people. They'll take anything shiny off the bodies.
They won't take things that aren't shiny.
What are you like pulling a guy's pants off? I can sell these.
Don't let
Depends
that-
on how nice the pants are.
Are you going to the secret room in the back?
Yeah, once everybody else is like, you know, not looking.
Yeah, you can give me a stealth roll to slip away. Make sure you time it so no one notices.
I got a 4.
4. Okay. Everybody trained in notice, which is everybody because it's a core skill, can get a roll.
5.
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
Nothing.
5.
So you think no one's looking anymore.
So I'm like,
Ninja.
And you go and you slip open the panel. Now, nobody beat it with a race. You guys just see Sue go to the back wall and like open a panel, but you don't like see further into it. As the panel creaks open or kind of slides open, you see a dusty, darkened room filled with crates. And standing there, not well hidden because he rolled a 2, is a guy in like tattered Zahir armor and just goes, ah!
she's like, shh.
Okay.
She makes like the here symbol, which is probably like some kind of Z.
All right, I'm spending
know.
one of his bennies. Oh, and he crit failed. So he totally doesn't realize everyone's noticing too. Just like, yeah. Are they all gone?
Yeah. What happened?
And since it is a crit fail, I'm going to say he has a quirk of he is bad at controlling the volume of his voice. Do this. Good!
It's like stage whispers.
Good! They attacked us! Oh, sorry. And, like, I slipped back here to make sure the goods were fine. Because there's very valuable stolen items back here.
No wonder you're in the fucking closet. Shut up.
He kind of glances over your shoulder. At least I'm alive.
Yeah. I guess.
He hasn't noticed the other of you guys because he crit failed, so he has no clue anyone else is there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
At this point, I'm going to look around and see if anybody's noticed him shouting out the door.
Yeah.
Alyssa waves.
If you actively look, you won't even need to roll. You just, yeah, they're standing right there.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Oh my god,
I
you
was
have
just-
friends. Where did
Hello
you come
there.
from?
Surprise.
Hi, you're loud. I'm a little concerned.
I was just saying, doing the ritual wall prayer. As
I've never heard of such a prayer, and I'm very
I'll
interested.
show it to you
Wonder-
later.
would love it. Oh yes, please.
You have to
do.
draw a rune on the wall.
Rune. She's
Yeah.
really interested.
So you're not
I
part
want
of the
this drop.
syndicate?
We are receptionists.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is an awful reception.
I know. I wanted to get their names so I could report them to security, but they were in and out so fast.
This guy is obviously an oaf.
Thendic is gonna pull Sue
Lucky.
aside a little bit and be like, "Okay, who the hell is this guy?"
What are you guys talking about?
What, do I know this guy?
You can give me
Tell me,
a.
sir, would you like to learn of LaRue?
You can
Like,
give
I'm
me
trying to distract him a little bit.
You can give me a common knowledge roll. 4 will get you something. A 6 will get you something. An 8 will get you something.
I got a 4.
All right, you recognize him.
Oh wait, but I think I've got some kind of like
Ah.
thing that gives me bonuses to
Yeah. Don't
common
you have
knowledge from
streetwise?
underworld people.
Yeah, if you have the streetwise edge, that's +2.
Yeah, streetwise. So that's a 6.
So you've seen this guy already. You've never met him personally, but you've heard about this guy called Wally. It's not even gonna be 1 thumb or 2 thumbs. It's just Wally thumbs.
Interesting name.
Just Wally thumbs.
Better than done.
So, yeah, you've heard of this guy Wally Thumbs. He's a fence. He's in the syndicate. He's kind of an idiot, but his family has money, and like he's basically like a made man in the syndicate.
Nice.
He's related to the right people, so he's kind of an idiot.
Only kinda.
Oh, he's 100% an idiot.
And I'm like, this guy's he's a fence for the syndicate.
Yeah, are you guys looking to buy something?
I'm gonna look back over at him. Did you see what happened out here?
I heard people yelling, so I ran in the storage closet.
Do you have any idea why a group of Kenku would attack you?
Around. Oh yeah, it's probably because of that hostage we had.
Yeah, that would do it. Did they get that hostage out successfully? Take him to the next base?
He kind of glances around. I mean, I didn't see anything because I was hiding, but I don't see him.
He's not among the bodies, you mean?
Well, that is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
As he looks at you like you're the oaf.
That hostage of yours, was he like a noble, like a rich kind of fellow?
Oh yeah, he was some rich schmuck. The higher ups said we were supposed to grab him. He apparently knew where like some item was that could like open a vault with a ton of cash. I mean, I'm not supposed to say stuff, but you guys are cool, so like it was
We
like
are.
a
We're
half
syndicate.
a million gold.
It sounds like we have motive for the Kenku then.
So the
Oh yeah,
Kenku
lots of
department-
people probably want him dead.
Dead.
Would you happen to know why that would be?
Well, I mean, you get the thing you want from the guy, then you kill him so he doesn't rat you out.
I see.
By any chance?
Sue
do you
is
happen-
nodding like in agreement, and then she's like, "Oh no, that's terrible." When she notices the person looking at her.
Do you happen to know where this safe might be, wherever this thing unlocks?
Oh no, that's why we had the guy. Like, he's supposed to have a thing that like he has the key his dad got, or so. Look, I'm like mid-level. I'm not huge on this.
Well, I thought you'd have the key because you would have all the valuables.
No, I got like some paintings back here though.
Yeah?
Yeah, you want to buy some?
Got anything cold?
Anything what?
Cold.
Cold? Like, I mean, they're not on fire or nothing. They're in the dark.
So no, nothing cold. That's all right.
Do you know what paintings are? Like,
Yeah,
they're
I meant in addition
pictures.
to the paintings.
Do you only sell paintings?
No, I sell all kinds of stuff, but I only have paintings right now.
Oh, okay then.
Cool.
If these things are trying to find a safe and then off this guy, I think that puts us on a pretty hefty timer.
Yeah, we need to go.
I would like to see those paintings though. I do like art, and our house could use some cheering up.
I thought I made it super cheery already. Does it not make you happy?
It does, but I want to do something for you
Oh,
because that would make me happy.
So nice of you, Sue. She
sweet.
starts crying a little bit.
Wow, this is like a really touching, intimate, personal moment. I'm glad I could be here and part of it.
Yeah, it is. It makes me sick. Can we get moving?
That'll be like 75 gold a painting.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, no, I
Alright.
think we should
What
go,
does it
Sue.
look like?
I'm already walking.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna kind of like, I'm in that middle part where I'm like, what do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, I bet they have.
Listen, you pick the one you like best, and I'll get it for you eventually.
Yeah, we
Why
don't
don't
like
why don't
do
we come back and-
layaway.
Totally.
Listen, I know how you work.
Okay,
I'll figure it out.
cool. Like 75 gold.
So we should go.
I'll get it.
I
Save your
really
life.
don't care. Someone else will buy it
Save your life.
eventually.
Those Kenku aren't here anymore because of me.
Really? Because I just like heard him be like, "Hey, let's leave," and then like a couple minutes later, a door opened. Like,
Yeah, because I distracted them to come out the door.
give me a performance. I have determined he has the clueless hindrance, so
Well, I have the overconfident hindrance. So, persuasion.
I'm
Yeah,
going.
I'm not untrained in it, so that's good.
oh no, why is it doing emo spam? Apparently the chatbot's like, "Hey, we don't want emote spammers." I did not set it to do that, by the way, viewers. I will have to try and figure that out.
Bots are the worst sometimes.
Bots are the worst sometimes.
Mean old bot. Yeah, I got a 3.
Cool. If you don't get at least a 4, he doesn't even need to roll to oppose. He'll just be like, what? No. No.
But yes. She looks really sad.
I'm gonna like kind of like grab Sue's like sleeve and kind of tug it a little bit, like we should go, Sue.
I'm already like half a block down. Like it's just I don't.
You've already
I'm
left.
trying, guys. I'm trying.
Wait, we didn't go upstairs. What's up? I'm gonna go
Well, that-
upstairs.
I'm gonna follow behind her very nervously.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave her all by herself. That's really bad.
I'm gonna get to the store. I'm gonna look behind me like, God damn it.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Like,
Those of you who are downstairs, as Sue goes upstairs, a bell rings in the secret room because there was a tripwire. Other than that, there's just like some rats. It's actually, give me a notice roll, Sue.
Can I also roll because I'm up there or no?
Yeah, you can give me a notice roll too.
Who puts up a trap for rats?
No, God damn it, Andy.
I rolled an 8.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's good. Because I only got a 3.
All right, so Alyssa, give me I guess it'd be an occult roll because that's like the magic knowledge in Suede.
I don't have that.
Cool, you can roll untrained.
Say that one more time.
You can roll untrained.
You gotta tell her
Okay.
how that works.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, so please tell me how that works.
Oh, so you roll a d4 and your wild die a d6. Since it's untrained, it's -2 to both of those.
If I rolled the 4 on the D4, I keep rolling it, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That's 5 minus 2, so 3.
So no, you need a 4.
Oh, so close.
Very close.
However, you do still find, you just don't know what it is. You're looking around, this place is a dump, but you do find like a piece of paper laying on the desk. It looks like some really nice stationery. There's just only one sheet left.
Oh, how lovely. I think I'll pick it up.
All right.
I'll show Sue, too. I'll be like, look, I found pretty stationery.
Oh,
Yeah, Sue, you can give me an
That's
occult
great.
roll too,
oh, I actually have a code.
because you're actually even more
Oh,
likely.
thank goodness. That's what I was hoping for.
You're actually even more likely to know what this is, because the Zahir Syndicate use it.
I got 8 out of 8
Oh
plus
wow!
5. 13. I got a 13.
You immediately know this is something that the Zahir like to use, but other people in town like to use it too. It's called a paper bird, and it's an enchanted piece of paper. When you write a letter on it, whoever you write that it's to, when you're done, it folds itself up into like a paper crane or a paper airplane, depending on its enchantments, and it'll then fly to its recipient automatically.
Cool.
That is cool.
I think I'll put it in my bag. Even not knowing what it is,
I'll-
I'm just excited. Pretty
They
stationery.
they normally come in, I think, like packs of 12, but this is just one sheet of it.
I'm gonna tell her it's a magic letter. It's magic
Really?
stationery.
It's exciting.
And pretty.
Alyssa's totally gonna like write a letter to Sue while they're both in the apartment.
Alright.
And just totally waste it.
Just draw like a little unicorn on it.
But it'll still be awesome.
Now you did get a
Yes.
raise, so you'll know, Sue. You would also know that it does have limitations. Its limitation is the recipient has to be on the same plane as you. So like they have to be on the mortal
So
plane.
no extra planar.
Yeah, Alyssa can't write a letter to her god and it fly to heaven.
Unless God is visiting.
Yes.
Is this a single use thing or can it be
Yes.
used?
It's a single. Normally they come in packs of multiples, but this is just one sheet.
I'll hold on to it in case of an emergency.
All right. As you guys are doing that, no rule necessary. You hear the sound of like boot steps in formation stomping up to this building. Now remember, you're at the end of a cul-de-sac. So
We should go.
Yeah, it's probably like the authorities.
Oh yeah, where'd they end up?
City Watch.
I knew it. Damn it.
At that point, Wally's like, I wasn't here, and dips back and closes the secret door.
What do we do, Sue?
And he actually throws like 3 gold coins at the floor as he does it. Like, I wasn't here. Throws some gold coins at the floor and closes the door.
City Watch guy?
No, Wally, the
Oh,
smuggler.
Wally.
I mean, we should just tell the City Watch, that, we're looking for a gentleman and that, this happened. We should tell them the truth, right?
All right, they're not responding. Open it up. Goosh! The door flies off
Is
the
there
hinges.
a window?
They're all facing out into that cul-de-sac because this is at the end of a cul-de-sac in like a narrow area where there aren't like side alleys. And the windows are all like dirt stained.
We should definitely hide is what we should
I was going to
do.
say, since you guys stalled a little bit and the door threw open, we're going to deal initiative.
Oh, no. Okay.
But we're on the second floor.
We're on the second
Looking
floor,
at the
though.
rats.
Yeah. That's going to potentially help you.
Oh, okay. What do you roll for initiative again?
I deal cards.
That's right. Thank you.
All right, Thandek. You got it.
I left.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. So, Thandek,
And-
you had already seen a dozen city watch and a watch leader coming around the corner. You have a 2 of spades.
Sue got me in trouble.
Sue, you have a jack of clubs. Kellum, you have a 2 of hearts. Alyssa, you have a 10 of hearts. And I have a 3 of diamonds.
We are not
So,
in trouble
Kellum,
yet.
do you want to spend a Benny to get a better card?
No.
Okay, because they have a 3, so the odds are pretty good.
You said I had a 2 of diamonds?
2 of spades.
2 of spades. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Benny that.
All right, you have a 10 of diamonds.
Nice.
All right, so first up is Sue.
I cast darkness.
Oh God,
Oh,
what is
no.
the range of that?
Smarts, I think.
That's what I thought. I think it is smarts.
Yes, smarts.
Nice. It's just everything within smarts.
Oh,
Or no,
it's a large burst template within
Large
your...
burst. That's right. Large burst template. Cool. Well, large burst. All right. Where are you casting darkness? Just you can cover like all of the second floor, all of the first floor, or get like half inside, half outside of first or second floor.
I want for when they open the door, it just to be dark inside.
Okay, I believe that's also -6 as long as you succeed on your casting.
And it lasts 10 minutes.
Jesus. All right.
So I gotta do my.
So you remember, Shara, I am not the stealthiest person. I picked the clumsy hindrance, so you're gonna have to help me out here, friend.
I'm gonna like pick you up.
Best friends.
Oh wait.
Aw.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
Okay, yeah, if you get a success, the area is dark. If you get a raise, it is pitch darkness.
Wait. Oh hell yeah! I got a 10 on my 10
All right, yeah, this is a -8 to,
and a 9.
this is a -8
I got a 19.
and no line of sight is possible for anyone. Unless you have like dark vision.
Which I think I do.
I think you do.
I do. Do I have it? I forgot. Do elves have it?
Are we distinguishing dark vision versus low light vision?
So, low light vision reduces all or cuts all lighting penalties in half.
It's infravision.
Oh, that's
Oh,
infravision? Okay.
Yeah, low light is it
I
ignores dim
have
and dark.
low light.
Oh, yeah, it ignores dim and dark, but not pitch darkness.
Yes.
She got a raise. It's pitch darkness.
I guess I'm holding on to Sue then.
So, low light
Okay,
vision
so
does not
it's
work.
fine up here because I only put it on the bottom floor. So we're just hiding in a room on like I look down the stairs and cast darkness.
Mhm.
And so I'm just hoping they like don't come in
All right.
because it's dark in here.
All right. You cast darkness. So that ends your turn. Next up, Heartsbeat Diamonds. So, Alyssa, it is now pitch darkness.
Downstairs. Upstairs, it's fine. Is what Sue said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, don't do rainbows.
I'll hold and see what happens.
All right. Thandek.
I'm gonna move over to the window and take a the windows that's facing towards the cul-de-sac. Are there a couple on the side?
It appears 4 guys went inside and there are still 8 in the street.
Damn. I'm gonna look back over towards the rest of the group and motion and then point outside.
All right, yeah, from a distance. That works. Trying trying to think what would be the best way to roll that. Just give me a persuasion check. We'll do that for standard. Like signaling them. Because I doubt you have, like, battle.
Let me double check that, actually. Yeah, no battle.
Okay.
Yep, so that's a 5. If my ugly kicks in, it's a 4.
It ugly won't kick in. These are your friends. Alright, so that'll give a +1 to anyone looking outside. Alright, next up is them. So the guys inside are like, it's pitch black in here. Damn it, men, just light some torches. And they're trying to light their torches. This is magical darkness. The torches won't illuminate anything. The guys outside go on hold. Like, hearing this, they're on hold and they're, like, readied in case anybody comes rushing out. All right, finally, Kellum.
So, I'm outside with Bandai.
Yeah.
And I can't really shape change again, can I?
You used up 8 points. You have 3 left. You don't have enough to shape change for an hour.
Wouldn't that be 2 points left?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I don't math well.
So yeah, that won't work. Well, could I do it for a few minutes?
No, because your shape change literally only lasts 5 rounds on an
Okay.
initial activation.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna stay back then and just see what happens with the guards before I do anything.
Okay. On hold also. Alright. Oh, that's right. You guys are on hold. So, everyone except Kellum and the guards inside are on... Or, not Kellum. Thandek and the guards inside are on hold. Thandek, you got a queen. The guards inside got a 7. Alright, everybody on hold, knowing what's happened. Anything you guys are doing. Probably Sue and Alyssa, the ones inside.
Oof, buddy.
The second floor does have windows.
Yes,
Right?
they're just, like, painted out. So they, like, paint it over so you can't see through them. But they're there, and they're glass.
Is it like...
But there's more guards outside.
You can't see, but it's a fair bet.
Is it like one of those like shoddily painted windows where it's like there's like it's mostly painted, but you can kind of like clean through the cracks to like kind of make things
Yeah, if you spent an action looking, you could see. But you'd have to like get up and like peek through the cracks in the bad paint.
Let's see, what do I got?
I don't have much that can help us in this situation. I'm too bright and colorful. Dang it! I'm not made for this.
I mean, you could just throw some bright, colorful, like damage in the middle of the thing.
I didn't take any damaging spells. I'm a pacifist.
That's right. All right. I'm gonna crack open the window.
All right.
And I'm gonna peek out. I'm gonna do it stealthily. Actually, you know what? I don't want to peek out. I just want to get enough of a line of sight so that I can cast darkness outside too.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. You can do that. That's just enough to get darkness outside. Yeah. You can do that and you can cast that.
Oh, this one's not as spectacular. Just a 5.
That is not a raise, so low light vision sees through it.
But these guys all like humans?
From what you'd likely know, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. I'm like, okay, come on now, let's climb up to the roof.
All right. However,
Listen,
that
the-
does,
My
without
action.
penalties, that is your action. So that
Right.
ends your hold. Alyssa, if you want to, like, open the window, you can. Now, you can open the window and start climbing, but you'll take multi-action penalty.
I think that Alyssa would probably wait for Sue because Sue is obviously much better at this kind of thing. So I'll just use the full action to open the window.
Okay. All right. Kellum, you have low light vision, correct?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're half, right?
I'm a half elf.
See, I'm not sure
Yeah,
if half
you
elves
might.
get it.
I don't think it said it on there.
All right. So from your guys' point of view, there's now also a bubble of darkness happens outside, and the guards outside are like, "What's going on?"
Dwarfs have low light.
Dwarves do have low light. All right. So with that, Thandek, anything you want to do?
Yeah, so this big thing pops up and the guards are freaking out. And I see the window swing open. I want to see what they're planning on doing before I do anything. So I'm going to be on hold for just a second.
Okay. I love that, like, with D&D Dark Vision, it's black and white. So it's like there's a bubble of black and white in your vision. Okay. So you're on hold. The guards inside try to scramble around. They're going to do this at a -8, but hey.
I'm looking at the half elf in the book. They do, in fact, have low light vision as well.
You have low light vision, Kellum. All right, so the guards out inside are kind of fumbling around like, I can't get anything to light, and you hear stuff getting knocked over and everything. The guards outside,
From up above, they hear a giggle.
the guards outside at a -6. Squinting, they can't fully, it's not pitch darkness. I think I saw a window open.
Ooh.
Because they just rolled a 16 notice.
So,
Alright. Train your bows on it. They're still going to be at like -6 to hit, but. Alright. Thandek.
but it's
Oh, no,
fine.
Thandek's
We'll
on
be
hold.
fine.
I mean, we still have protection, so that helps.
Alright. Sue, you have a 5 of diamonds. Alyssa, you have a queen of clubs. They have a 9 of spades. So,
Can I come off of hold?
yep.
Try and like circumnavigate behind like the larger group of guards. Get like just like pick up a rock or something and throw it into a different window to try and distract them.
Yeah, give me an athletics roll.
I aid in the distraction by being like, look, there they are.
Yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I need that.
4.
All right,
Ooh,
that'll
that's
give a
better.
+1.
With a +1, that's 18.
Oh, no. Kellum's giving a +1, and you are giving 17 to +4. Now, rather than this being just to the next person, since you guys are doing it to a pool, I'm going to basically say there are 5 points in the pool that can be used by either Sue or Alyssa. So, some of the guys are looking the other way. They're being distracted. Alyssa's on hold. Sue, do you begin trying to slip out?
Yes, I do.
All right. Are you trying to climb and be stealthy, or just climb and hope the lighting does enough?
I'm overconfident. My darkness worked.
All right. Yeah. So just give me an athletics check to climb.
And I'm actually like flipping them off. And then, like, I'm climbing. So I got
So like covers her mouth like
What'd you get, Sue?
5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't do it like with style. So you like get up there, you're flipping them off. One of the shingles slips, you're just... and you go. But you get, they were too busy being distracted between that and the darkness. They didn't see you. Alyssa, do you go off hold to follow?
I'm gonna climb.
All right, yeah, give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
Okay.
So that's an 8.
Oh, Alyssa's just like, I'm even gonna say you just like rainbow float up, like.
I don't want them to see me, so I don't know if we should rainbow float
Yeah,
up.
no, but you do it with whatever style you
It was
want
like
it.
a really
Okay.
transparent rainbow.
Yeah.
It's like a mid-prayer, like just praying to Luru, please let me be safe in your care.
Somehow you slip and fall up. All right, you guys see that Sue and Alyssa are up on the rooftops and they slip away.
Okay.
I assume, where are you guys going? Are you guys just going like a block over and attempting to climb down, or what are you guys doing once you're up on the rooftops?
I'd probably just tell Sue we should probably move a little bit more away just to make sure, just making 100% sure we're not going to get caught.
She pulls her hood down further and she's like, "It's fine. We won't get caught. I do this all the time."
But I don't have one of those black hoods. Mine's very bright, so I gotta be careful.
I'm gonna be sneaky too. Rainbow.
Glitter falls out of the hood. Oh.
Here. Let me get some soot. There's a chimney over here.
Let me get some.
Oh, but Laura will be so sad. Please don't. And I'm running away from her, just jumping over the to try and get away.
All right, Alyssa, give me an athletics check.
Oh no, don't jump, Alyssa. I'll come.
7. Okay. Yeah, you get away. Now I need
Rainbow jump.
Here.
Well, since Alyssa jumped, I'm gonna follow her because I don't want her to be alone either.
Okay, yeah, Sue, give me an athletics check to jump from building to building.
Oh, I did not make it.
It's only a 3-foot gap between buildings. Well, you still found it. Are you taking the fail?
Oh yeah, it's more funny this way.
Oh,
Ooh.
God. All right, so Alyssa, you're running. Sue's like, no, you're going to get hurt. Slips
She's the clumsy one.
and falls. But like,
I'm the clumsy one. What happened?
literally like a 3-foot gap between buildings.
I'm gonna look back like, oh no.
All right, so this is 2d6 plus 2 as you bang between walls, like. Okay, 7, 8, 9
I should have
damage.
taken feather fall.
9 damage, but you can give me an agility check to cut that in half.
Agility check. Here we go.
This is going.
Oh shit! I just crit failed.
Yes. Double damage.
It just got a raise. All right, 4 more. 9 plus 4 is 13 damage. As you go and you're like, I'll stop myself.
Die.
And like, you put your hand in like some mold and like slip. And you're now like going upside down.
Oh god, my head.
So what's 13 damage do to you, Sue? And that's gonna bypass armor.
Well, I have 4 toughness then, because
Oh god. Okay, so that's 9 above. That's 2 wounds.
I think I better try and soak this.
Yeah. That's like broken arm territory.
I would like to nominate Hina, or Alyssa and Sue for Bennies
Yeah.
for staying behind.
I was gonna give Sue an overconfident Benny, and yeah, Sue, you've earned a Benny. And then
thanks.
Sue and Alyssa both get a Benny for the RP on top of that.
Oh, thank you. I'm amazed because I'm so clumsy. How did I do that so well? I amazed myself. LaRue has helped me.
That's right. For I don't know if you've been factoring in so far, but for clumsy, make sure you subtract 2 from yes. Oh my lord. That's hysterical.
I got a 4, which is a success.
That soaks 1 wound, so if you keep that, you'll only take a wound instead of 2.
That seems appropriate.
I can heal the other one for you, Sue.
So, all right. So, Alyssa, give me an athletics check to climb down. This is a narrow area, so you can like prop yourself, so you get a +1. You know, if you mean to go down a narrow alley.
Because I'm trying to go slow. I'm being very cautious because I know how clumsy I am, and I know my luck's probably running out.
I imagine that Pandag and I see like white rainbow cloaks jump from rooftop to rooftop
That's a
all
4.
gracefully, and then we see her jump.
That's
I probably like
4
landed
minus
on the side of the
3.
building like face first.
I might have to. Am I gonna get hurt if I do that? Spend a Benny. Thank you for that Benny that now is spent. Ooh. So that's an 18.
oh my god.
Rolling 6-sided dice and it kept rolling 6.
Oh no, I'm so clumsy. As she starts doing like acrobatics from like ledge, parkour.
With you.
Ha ha.
And Sue is like groaning on the floor in like a bleeding heap, and she's like, "Oh gosh, you."
Alyssa's at the edge of like a fire escape. Is like, oh no, I slipped. Triple forward somersault, perfect landing.
Right in the middle of my triple axle.
I'm gonna kind of. Are we safe in the area we are in? There's
Yeah,
no.
you guys are a block over.
I'm gonna rush over and cast LaRue's heal.
I will say,
LaRue's healing.
there's like one like beggar child just watching you in awe, just like that was amazing.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm just gonna be all is forgiven through LaRue. Follow LaRue and you will be like me. Bye. And I run over to Sue.
I feel like Alyssa's gonna invest in like LaRue stickers to give people. Just
Oh, yeah!
unicorn stickers.
They're just Lisa Frank unicorn stickers. That's all they are.
All right, yeah. So give me a faith check to heal.
I'll be right back to get myself some water.
Don't druids follow like a god? Wouldn't it be hilarious if he was a druid?
Druid of LaRue. Druids tend to follow nature, but the unicorn, you could totally follow LaRue. A 10? That's a success with a raise. That heals up to 2 wounds, so.
And that costs 3 points to cast, so I'm down to 3 points.
All right. After an hour, you get 5 points back, so.
Yay!
But yeah, you do that, and as you in LaRue bless you, your hand glows.
So here's how I see it. Yes, because I wrote that after a quick prayer, she removes wounds in less than an hour. So she touches Sue's head and she goes, LaRue blesses you, and we'll heal all your wounds. And then rainbows and glitter, and she just throws glitter on her.
You glitter bomb people to heal them? I love it.
How very televangelist of you. Heal.
I'm actually
It's rainbows and glitter.
I'm actually going to say, with the glitter, reduce the cost by 1 power point, and it gives the person you healed a -2 to stealth for the next hour.
I mean, we're safe, so it's fine.
Yeah, but
So-
when it matters. That's gonna be
Okay,
hilarious.
so what I'll do is I'll write that underneath that if use glitter -1 point power point. Yeah.
But causes -1 to or -2 to stealth for the next hour.
And Sue's just like, well, oh, I got glitter in my eyes. Oh, it feels so much better.
Oh no, I was careful. I promise. You should be okay.
All right, so you guys know where the Kenku went to.
Mm-hmm.
You know the Zahir Syndicate had him, and you have some ideas of why they had him. So you can do with that what you will.
I feel like we need to go to the sewers, right?
Yes.
Are we all together again, or are we still separate?
No, you guys have caught up. Thendrick and
Okay.
Kellum will catch up.
I'm pretty sure nobody saw us.
You're very sparkly though, and you look nice today.
Oh, thanks. She kind of looks at her hair and she's like, whoa. Why am I glowing?
It's beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
So
I'm good with going in the sewer when you guys are ready.
yeah.
I was trying to get you to go with us, but you know how that went.
Yeah, let's go to the sewer.
To the sewer we go.
Hey, let's go to the sewer.
Alright.
I
So
would
I
like-
need someone to give me a survival roll to track.
I think I have that. Yes. I got a 5.
Nice. So that's a success. That picks up the basics. They weren't super stealthy about tracking him. Now, here's the thing. Do you guys want to try and sneak as you're coming up on them? Or are you just going to bumble your way through like everything else?
I'm not sneaky. I'm very clumsy. My luck's gonna go out eventually, guys. I swear.
I am going to try to be stealthy, yeah.
I mean, stealth is my life, man.
-2.
I covered you in glitter, so I'm sorry.
I got a
Kind
10.
of like tries to shake some of it out, and it just gets in
Alright.
more places.
So
and
Kellum
starts
heads up
whirling.
ahead stealthily, leading the way. Sue, are you also being stealthy up there with Kellum? Or are you going to stay back with Alyssa, who's like, I can't hide?
I'm gonna go kind of in the middle.
Okay. Also give me a stealth roll, and Thandek, what are you doing?
I am stealthing up behind Sue, and as she's stealthing, the glitter is going off for getting on me because I got a 2.
I love that it's like super stealthy, glittery stealthy, annoyed stealthy, unicorns.
I have the glitter Midas touch. Everyone's glittery now. Ha!
So
God.
I got a 4 plus 2 minus 2, so it's just a 4.
All right, so Kellum, you start sneaking up. Give me a notice roll first from Kellum.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back and kind of keep an eye on the situation to see when it would be safe for me to go.
With low light, you're fine. No penalties.
Uh, 5.
5, nice. So you catch silhouettes ahead. Sue, you can give me a notice roll as well.
Good thing I have wild die. 5. I got an 11.
All right, so you are positive there are 2 goblins up ahead.
I start to like hang back to tell Alyssa, and I like kind of bump into Nick. Oh, there's 2 goblins up ahead.
and then they leave.
Can I knock like an arrow? Put
Yeah.
my
Yeah, you can knock it. You can give me an athletics check versus their athletics checks to see if you can react before they leave.
Okay. Oh, they're leaving, huh?
Yeah. They said something to each other in Goblin. I don't think either of you guys know Goblin, so.
Mm. 5.
All right, a 5. That matches. I give the tie to you. So if you want to fire on one of them before they leave, you can. Or else.
No. I was
All right.
just making sure.
Yeah, they have left.
I don't think Callum's all about the slaying of creatures for no good reason. Any creature.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? It looks like they were hanging out on a small, like landing that goes off of the waste river.
Definitely go peek at that, but no sign of the Tengu guys.
No Kenku, or like immediately.
I totally went Power Rangers on that reference.
Oh man.
I mean, thank you, our crow demons. So I mean, hey,
Yeah, right.
potato, potato.
Whenever like the rest of us catch up to Kellum, I'm gonna look around to the not Kenku anywhere. Like, where do they go?
Right.
Now, you guys do see the waste kind of heads up. Onto your left is a little ledge, and there's like a mucked over door they went through. Just beyond that, it looks like the waste kind of goes around a pillar. So it might be like a split up ahead.
I'm gonna. How do you get up to the door? Are there like stairs?
You step out of the shin-high waist.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not super concerned about what the goblins were doing. I would rather go through the door, but
it does look like that's the door they went through, is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's the way the goblins went. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going that way. Right? Are we following me?
We're following you. You're first.
Okay, so yeah.
Do I notice like if it's safe to go ahead? 'Cause I figured I'm still far away from the group because I was like, I'm not stealthy at all.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, once you catch up, it eventually goes. You can catch up. I assume Sue would like double back, be like, Alyssa, yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna try to stealthily open the door, I think.
All right, yeah, give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna Benny that.
All right.
Benny that. 11.
Wow. All right. Yeah, you very stealthily open. I gotta make a couple rolls here. Yeah, didn't think so for them. These guys have a better shot. To spend a penny. All right, the door very silently creaks open. It opens to an area that's only about 5 feet ahead of you. It looks like it's mostly a hallway that cuts to the right. About 15 feet in another door. However, at the wall by the door, there's a crack in the wall. And for just a second, you see the glint of steel as you hear the sound of a door creaking open, followed by 2 arrows fired at you.
Fired
From
at me?
Yeah, from the crack, as an arrow slit.
Gotcha. Okay.
You have cover, so because of the setup. Yeah, let's spend. Benny, that one misses. His 7 minus 2 is a 5. So one of them clips you for 7 damage. One of the arrows pings, like, barely missing you, hitting, like, the stone of the corner from the door frame, and the other clips you in the shoulder for 7. What's your toughness?
7.
Okay, so you're shaken, and we will deal initiative. This is gonna matter now.
So I like kind of stumble back as the arrows come out. I'm like, whoa, okay.
All right.
They're expecting us.
Thandek, Queen. Sue, 9. Kellum, Ace. Alyssa, Jack. They got a 3. So, Kellum, you can react.
I had the arrow knocked, so I'm gonna return fire.
All right, they are firing from an arrow slit, so this is a -6 to hit them.
And it's an athletics.
No, this is shooting with an arrow. Athletics is throwing.
Yeah, there it is. Sorry. Okay. Oh,
So you're
please.
looking for a 10.
Oh no. I'll stick with my 5. That's fine.
All right. Ping hits the arrow slit. All right. Next up, Thandek.
So this is like down a hallway. There's a bunch of arrow slits. About how long is the hallway?
15 feet.
Would I be able to run like all the way to the end of the hallway and get underneath the arrow slits so that they can't get to me?
It does look like whoever fired let out their held action, so
Yeah, then I'm gonna just like run under and then get underneath the arrow slit so that the angle is like you can't like aim down.
all right. So as you're running, the 2 Kenku who spotted Kellum fired off. However, the one goblin who hadn't yet. However, he's not as good of a shot. 3. Foom.
Nice.
You run, arrow whizzes by your head. You slide down low. Nice. All right, yeah, actually, give me a athletics check for that as your action.
5.
Do you want... Oh, hold on. That is opposed. Oh, 6. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't... Oh, my God. That goblin rolled a 13 against that. So, like, he's, like, unfazed. You know, okay. Things run at my face all the time. All right. Next up, Alyssa.
Can I notice anything about the area, like maybe like a safe way to go since I'm not athletic, like trying to find
Give me
like
a
keeping the shield up?
give me a notice roll.
A notice.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
All right, so this isn't high enough. This would just be a guess of, well, through that door is definitely dangerous. Maybe there's another entrance further up the river because you know it forks. Odds are there isn't just one entrance to where they're at. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You're not for sure, and you're not sure where up there, but you could go venture and look. But it does mean leaving your friends who are in a firefight.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would. I think I'll just keep my shield up and
Okay.
hold and wait it.
You'll
unless
hang back. It's a bit of a choke, so that's fine.
I'll hold back with my shield since I'm a pacifist. I really don't want to fight.
All right, finally, Sue. Stuff's going on in this like 5 foot by 15 foot hallway up ahead of you.
So the only enemies that I could reach are behind arrow slits.
For now, unless you open the door next to Thandek and run. And you don't know what's behind that door, so...
I'm doing it. I'm impulsive.
All right. You run up. Well, the only one that hadn't acted to fire on Thandek, so you're fine. All the arrows are gone. They're re-notching. You run past Thandek, throw that door open. Now, you know the arrow slit when you're facing the door is on the wall to your right. You open to a hallway that goes to the right And to the left is a small room that looks pretty messy. You don't know if anyone's in there. So you want to go to the hallway to the right that heads in the same direction as the arrow slits, or do you want to go to the left towards the messy room?
To the... Oh man, I really like messy rooms. I'm curious. I gotta find out what's in the room. There might be something cool in there.
You're going into the room?
I'm like, I was charging out, ready to turn towards the arrow slits, and then like, ooh, what's that? I turned that way instead.
You definitely weren't stealthy. Give me your running die so I know how far into the room you go.
Where's my running on this sheet? It's got to be on here somewhere.
It's just a d6. You just roll a flat d6. It doesn't ace. Yep.
No wild die?
No wild die.
I got a 4.
All right, yeah, you can get all the way into the center of the room. All right, so that sucked up your action. They're going to reload. All right, the 2 Kenku are going to go on hold. Actually, one of the Kenku will go on hold there. They'll be squawking because there may be others. The goblins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are going to start rushing out. There were 2 goblins rushing. You hear like the clanging of stuff. And they're going to have to multi-attack because they come down, and at the end of their movement, it's just enough where they can get to the corner where the door that Thandek is like down low next to. And they can run to get to Sue in that room. They kind of look, and then they see Thandek. Now, the items they have right now are spears with reach. So, yeah. Wild attack to spear Thandek on the ground.
Yep.
And I can't remember. Is there a bonus to hitting prone targets? I think it's...
Technically, it's not a bonus, but my parry is reduced.
Oh, okay. So I'll just roll both of them. Their wild attack cancels that multi-action. Well, one rolled a 1. Not a crit fail. And one rolled a 2.
Nice.
Neither of those should hit your parry.
Nope. Almost with the gang up bonus, but not quite.
Oh, that's true. So that was a 2 and a 3. But... as a bunch of spears start coming out of the door. Now, also, Kenku are loading up, but one of the Kenku follows the goblins, and its beak opens, and from like a very obvious city guard's voice, you hear, "Stop in the name of the watch," as he pulls a hand crossbow and fires at Sue from down the hall.
You have violated the law. Pay the fine or face the penalty.
What?
Starts clipping into the wall.
A 3.
I didn't do anything.
So, Sue, you're looking around.
Wait, aren't we in the sewers?
Yeah. So this room is littered. Weapons and threadbare clothing litter the floor of this area, which serves as a coat room and armory. So you're like looking through stuff, like throwing things around, and as you throw one of these like threadbare cloaks in the air, he fired at you, and the bolt gets tangled up in a cloak you were just kind of tossing, and keeps you from being hit.
So I dive in a pile of cloaks.
Yeah. All right. So. Back. Thandek. Hey, everybody gets a Benny.
Perfect.
Sue, Callum, Alyssa, that. All right, Thandek, you get a Joker. Sue, you have a Queen. Callum, you have a 5. Alyssa, you have a 6. They have a 5. Their 5 beats yours, Callum.
Can I Benny it?
Yeah, you can Benny for another card.
I'm gonna Benny it.
All right, you have an 8.
Okay.
All right, Thandek, you start on hold with a Joker.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start off just by fucking clogging through the goblins that are right in front of me.
You gonna do 2 attacks, 1 on each goblin?
One on each goblin.
All right.
So that cancels out with the Joker. I'm gonna stand up to get rid of that prone. I am gonna wild attack this to double down on the bonuses. So it's gonna go for 1 for the first one. I think this is a net +2.
Yes.
It's a 8.
8 hits with a raise. Oh no,
Ooh.
sorry, they have a D6 fighting, so that is.
They're also vulnerable, I think.
Ooh. Oh yeah, they wild attack. So yeah, that hits with a raise.
Let's see. That's a 13.
You kill the first one.
17 with the Joker and the wild attack.
You're just punching him. So like you hit one, and like from Sue's visibility from around the corner, the goblins are going, and all of a sudden you see a gauntlet hits a goblin, and the goblin hits the wall. Just.
Yeah. So uppercut, then just grab the next. Just grab the next one, just like backhammer fist, right into its head. Let's see.
Sexy.
That's a 6.
Alyssa slowly covers her eyes.
With vulnerable, I think that's 8.
8. Well, they have a 6d6, so they have a 5. So that's not a raise.
That's okay. I've got bonuses. Oh,
Yeah.
goody golly. That's with the +4, that's 20.
Plus the +2 damage.
Yeah.
You do that, and you basically like tee him up, and you actually like kind of miss. You don't hit him in the head. You pick him up by the hair, and you hit him in the shoulder, and his body goes. Well, his head's still there. As
like
the room just
one
gets,
of the other ones.
as that hallway from behind you just gets sprayed with green goblin blood. Just. All right, I'm gonna have to shuffle after that. So that ends your turn. Sue, you dive into a pile of cloaks. What do you do? Because there is a Kenku approaching you with a hand crossbow drawn.
And he's saying stop in the name of the watch?
In a guard's voice. Remember, Kenku can't speak for themselves.
Oh,
They
he's a
can only
Kenku.
repeat things they have heard.
What I want to do is I want to. Oh, I'm still covered in glitter.
Yes.
But you're beautiful. It's okay.
I am. I'm beautiful.
I would love. I take the infectious modifier. It's glitter herpes.
I'll just hug everybody and they'll be covered also. Let's see. Ooh, I could do that. Or I could do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at like mean ways to recreate like D&D effects, and I was like, oh, lower spirit with the fatigue modifier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stun him with my magic stun power.
Oh, nice. All right, what is opposed with stun? I believe vigor.
It's a range of smarts.
Yep.
And it costs 2 power points.
Yep. I got it coming up. Yep. So you make an attack. If you succeed, he makes a vigor roll. If you succeed with a raise, he makes a vigor -2.
Okay. This is spell casting. I got an 11.
Well, so vigor -2, so he needs a 6 on this d6. He rolled a 5, so he goes and just oh. And the thing is, the Kenku's gagging, but again, Kenku's can't make sounds that aren't. Everybody gets a Benny thanks to Sammy Bear.
Yay,
Kenku can't
thank
make
you.
sounds that aren't what they've already heard. So a Kenku gagging he is actually reproducing the sound of someone actively vomiting.
Ah.
As his beaks open, it sounds like vomit, but nothing's coming out yet. All right. Well, that ends your turn. Kellum, what do you want to do?
Who can I see? One goblin poking at...
He killed the two
Oh, yeah,
goblins.
he killed both of them.
You would have to actively spend an action trying to get a good view of who's behind an arrow slit, because that's like trying to figure out exactly what's back there. But there is still movement back there, so at least someone's still behind that arrow slit.
I really want to pull a Katniss Everdeen and shoot him right through that little arrow slit. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm going to go for it.
Now, I will say, and this is a little meta-y, but it's true. They have said a -6 is also things like shoot through the eye slit of a helmet. We know they'd have to be looking through, so you could just cold shot to the eye through an arrow slit. It's the same penalty as if you just fired at him, and if you hit him in the eye.
Yeah, well, obviously that's what I'm going to do.
Because when you said you wanted the Katniss Everdeen him, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
So if you hit, you'll deal +4 damage.
Ooh, I want to Benny it.
All right.
Do it.
Please. That's a no.
Aww.
Boo. All right. You're right. Hits off the arrow slit. He goes, Alyssa.
So there's still things firing through the slits, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold and keep my shield up.
God. I keep having just like ideas of things for Alyssa where it's like I cast boost trait shooting, and then like all Kellum sees is when he targets, it's like rainbows to his target.
I want that so bad. I just want all these enhancements, please.
Do you have boost lower as a spell?
I don't. I only have arcane protection, empathy, and healing. I didn't take on anything else yet.
Boost lower is a good one because it's so many powers.
Oh, I'll think about that.
It's one power choice, and all your boosts and all your lowers can be different options.
Swanky.
Yeah. All right. So you're on hold. They go. They're going to fire. They have -2 to hitting you, Kellum. However, there's actually... You guys know there were 4 Kenku. You've only faced 3 of them. That's because the other 3 Kenku are on the other side of that arrow slit right now. Actually, 2 of them will fire at Kellum.
One crowded arrow slit.
Exactly. They'll be like 1 down low, 1 up high.
Fighting over the arrow slot. Move! No, you move!
A 3 and a 4, so the 4 will hit you.
Okay.
For 6 damage as an arrow clips you.
My toughness is 7.
Sweet. So it just like pings off your leathers and your furs. As whipping around, hearing the bloodshed, spinning around, is going to see Thandek, like just covered in goblin, and is like backing up as he lets go of an arrow. I'm spending a Benny because there's no cover. Like,
if he misses, I'm going to use the goblin's head as cover.
All right, spending another Benny. I rolled 2 2s in a row, and they have a D8.
The marriage.
He just rolled a 4, so plugs you with an arrow for 3 damage.
I use the goblin's head to catch the arrow.
Ew.
Give me a strength check.
That's a crit fail.
Oh my god, give me an agility check.
That's much better. That's a 7.
Okay, so you go and you like block and it catches it and it slips out of your hand as a goblin head comes flying at your face and you duck just in time instead of it cracking you in the head. If that were the case, I was going to roll just 1d6 for goblin head hitting you in the face.
Ew.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it would have been splashy.
Oh, and then vigor roll at -2 for the one who's stunned. Yeah, no, he's still stunned. Did we get... Yeah, we got a joker, so I have to reshuffle.
on hold. How far away is the rest of the group?
Feet, like,
Okay.
Kellum's like 6 to 12 feet away. Thandek
Okay.
is probably another 18 feet away, so about 20 feet away
I'm gonna
tops.
slowly make my way in, but be cautious, and I'll just do that for
All
my
right.
turn.
You gonna stay behind Kellum, or are you going past him?
Yeah. Oh, I have my shield, so I'm gonna stay by Kellum.
Okay.
thank-
I was gonna say your shield's providing just as much cover as the corner Kellum's behind.
Yeah.
7, Queen, 3, King, 6. All right, Thandek 7, Sue Queen, Kellum 3, Alyssa King. They got a 6. So if no one's bennying for a new card, Alyssa, you're up.
I'm gonna hold.
All right, Sue, you're up.
Can I just walk up to this Kenku and slit his throat?
You have the drop, so you have +4 to hit, +4 damage on him.
Pop out of the bed.
But I don't have any fighting.
He's also prone, so he's considered vulnerable.
Drop and vulnerable do not stack.
Oh, they don't. That's right.
But if you're prone, you're not vulnerable. Your parry is just reduced.
Oh.
So those stack.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, so his parry's down by 2, and he has the drop.
I should probably
Take
use an
fighting.
advance to buy a die in fighting.
That's probably a good idea.
It's probably a good idea for the assassin. Yeah.
Not very assassiny.
I
I'm
hit
not-
them
I'm not
with
necessarily-
words.
You're also basically rolling at a +6, so
Yeah, you're.
But yeah.
Yeah, you
So-
have +4 right now for the drop.
All right.
So
doing
fighting's
it.
a -2, so that's.
I just want to. All right.
I was gonna say you can cold shot
I'm gonna.
if you want to slit his throat, which will be a -4 penalty, but it's more damage.
Wait. So what does that end up with? What, just +2?
Well,
it'd basically be a flat roll because his parry reduction would cancel out with your unskilled penalty.
yeah,
Okay.
you roll a D4 and a D6, and you're hoping for a 5 or better. If you hit, she could wild attack.
Oh yeah.
So you could
Okay.
roll a D4, a D6 +2, hoping for a 5 or better, and if you hit, you deal +10 damage.
Yes, I'm going to do that.
All right.
In fact, I'm going to walk up to him and say, "You're not the fucking watch." And then I'm just going to be like, with my dagger that I picked up from the syndicate floor. Oh, look, a 6 on a 6. I got a 7.
Counting +2,
Oh, no.
9.
+2.
So that's a
9.
raise. So strength, D4, and another D6. So what's your strength die?
It's real bad.
She's the best assassin ever.
Oh, no, I raised it. I was going to do a D4, but then I couldn't wear armor. So
Oh, okay.
I
So
made it
it's
a 6.
2d6 plus a d4 plus 10. As you say that, it comes up, and from the sound of the vomiting stops for a second, and just in a very calm voice, "What is wrong with you?" Or no, sorry, no. Who hurt you?
It's mathematically impossible to not gank this guy.
You're gonna deal at least 13 damage.
So I got with 2d6 plus
Uh-huh.
a d4 plus 10.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And if you roll max,
All
you
right,
get
I
to
got
keep
9.
rolling.
I got 9 plus 10.
19.
So 19.
Yeah, you just. Who hurt you? You kill it. You kill that.
And then I
Kenko.
stab him a few more times for saying that.
And everyone's worried about being friends with you. All right.
I'm just worried for her. I want her to be happy, for goodness sake.
All right. Thandek, you see that happen behind you.
Yep. Yeah, I see that. I'm just gonna turn back to the one that's right in front of me. and I'm just gonna punch him.
You're just gonna close in
You
on him
just
and
ripped some
punch
guy's
him.
head off. You can't judge.
I didn't rip; it was impact force. Separate mechanic.
A tiny little man with so much hostility.
Let's see. That is a 9 to hit.
That's a hit with a raise.
Nice. 17.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I was gonna do a thing, but you just like shatter its beak and it goes down. Oh, whoops! It's your turn. So then it's their turn. The two who were firing are like, nah. Turn towards Thandek and realize, oh crap. And you know what? Because you can do it with an arrow, they're gonna take a -4 as they each fire 3 times at you. Just,
Spray and pray method. Spray and pray method.
It works. I've done it.
yeah, so they have D8s. So, okay, miss. Hit with a raise.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
Not a critical failure, but another miss. So that was the first one. The second one. Miss. Miss. No. Alright, so 1 hit with a raise.
That's about right.
10 damage. I was-
10?
Yeah, 10 damage.
I am shaken.
Son of a bitch. Alright, Kellum, you're up. It looks like the ones that were in the arrow slit have stopped paying attention to you.
Well, I feel like if I keep standing here firing into this arrow, it's just pointless. So if they've stopped firing, I'm going to try to get down the hallway and try to help.
All right.
Actually,
You guys, you and Alyssa are the only ones who haven't gone through the hallway since the 2 exploding goblins. I need an athletics check because there's a lot of goblin blood.
I'm gonna slip, guys. This is gonna be bad.
Well, Alyssa, you haven't gone down the hallway yet, so you're okay for now.
I'm gonna wait.
7.
Oh, you're
You
good.
felt like a sled. Just-
All right, you cut down, you
I
get
need
through
paper
the
towel
door.
stats.
You see Sue still stabbing a dead Kenku. You see 2 Kenkus frantically firing at Thandek, who has like a Kenku at his feet whose beak is cracked with like an indent of his bracers in the beak. What do you do?
That's me.
Yeah, that's what you see at the end of your movement.
Well, I guess I'm going to try to step past and continue around the wall to try to get to where the other ones may be.
Okay, yeah, you can totally do that. Give me a running die.
Okay. Where's that on the sheet?
It's just a D6, just a flat
sorry.
D6.
Okay. 2.
2, that gets you to the corner, so you can get there and peek around at them, which actually means you still have cover. You ran, so you have -2, but you can still perform your actions, because running's not an action.
I'm gonna fire at him, I think.
All right, yeah. So just
Minus-
shooting
minus-
-2.
No.
You did not hit a 4? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Did you roll double ones?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right, so with
I'd
Alyssa.
like to come off a pole.
Okay.
And can I help Thandek at all?
Yeah, what do you want to do to help?
I'd like to approach and try to help him get out of that shaken state. See if
Yeah.
I can help.
Give me a persuasion, because let's be honest, that's how you're going to do it.
Okay.
You can tell me what you say to him, because we all want to know.
Yeah, it's true.
I rolled a 4, and so I'm just gonna tell Thandic, LaRue believes in you, but more importantly, I believe in you. You can do this.
All right, Thandic gets +1 to his spirit check to unshake.
Aw.
Thandic gets a jack, Sue gets a 2, Killam gets a 7, Alyssa gets a 6, they get a 7. So Thandic, give me a spirit roll +1.
That is a 6.
You unshake.
Let's see. So are these Kenku like right next to each other?
Yeah.
Great. In that case, I'm gonna be wild attacking against both of them. Because like I'm like half their size, right? So I'm gonna pull myself up on top of one of them, like elbow him in the head, and then jump off of him and punch the other one.
Yeah, you're not quite half. There's Kenku are a little small, so they're only about like 5 foot, but you're still shorter than them.
Yeah, still like a good foot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wild attack on the first one. That is a 5 with the canceling out of the multi action.
That hits.
Let's see. 2. That's 12.
That kills him.
Wham!
I mean,
It's
with
really
the
hard to
unarmed,
escape.
we can assume you could do non-lethal, but that kills him.
Yep, and then
I
jump
think
onto the
like
other
Alyssa
one.
would have been like, yeah, he got up. Oh gosh, and his rest again.
Oh.
Let's see. Second one's only a 4 though.
4 misses.
Yep. Jump, swing, and a miss.
All right, that ends yours. Kellum, you're up.
Okay, and so now Thandic is there.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't fire into them.
You can
really.
fire into melee, but if you miss and roll a 1 on your skill die, you might hit him.
No, I'm just gonna go in and go for a full-on brawl with my staff. Like, sling
Okay.
grab my staff out. and
All right,
just-
yeah, pulling your staff out is an action.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
boom. Are you attacking this round too?
Yeah.
All right, so -2, but you can wild attack.
And if he's attacking the one that I'm attacking, it's +1 gang up.
Mm-hmm.
And what is a wild attack?
+2 to hit, +2 damage.
So,
But you're vulnerable, so they all get +2 against you.
okay.
But if they're dead, that doesn't matter.
11,
11 hits with a raise.
and then damage is a d6 plus my strength.
Plus an extra d6.
$10.
That kills him. It's
Yay!
crack.
Damn him!
All right, that means he can't gang up as they go to react. The one who didn't get hit with you is going to go after Thandic because he's going to wild attack as well for a vital shot as he tries to peck out your eye.
Ooh.
My eye?
No, Thandic's eye.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, he's not.
The scary one.
So this is a -2.
And I'm vulnerable as well because I wild attack, so.
Yeah. So that's just a flat roll then. So
Well,
at
you're already missing an eye too.
So-
right?
at a flat roll, oh my god. At a flat roll, that's a 10.
That's a raise.
All right. So the beak's a d4. I'm going to spend a Benny to reroll that damage. Because I can do better. Apparently I can't. However, +4, +2, that's 16 damage as he goes to
and-
peck out your eye.
And that ignores the armor, so that's 2 wounds.
As he
So I'm
goes, it's just
gonna-
like digging in your eye socket.
I'm
He's
gonna
trying to
soak
like
this.
pull it out full Raven style.
Is it the bad eye at least, or is it the good eye?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, oh,
Thandek,
God.
high or low?
Let's go high.
It's
It
the
is
good.
just, like,
it's the bad
scary
eye.
now. Like,
It's
oh.
the bad eye.
Lucky.
Ooh.
It's not gonna get any worse, really.
I dropped 2 bennies, soaked 1 wound.
All right, cool. So you have a wound and you're shaken. Its turn's done. Alyssa, you're up.
Oh, how far away is Thandek from me?
About 4 paces, so 24 feet. You can get there in this round.
I'm gonna get to him and I'm gonna cast the healing spell with I guess. Are you okay with glitter? Because
Please
that's cost points.
Please don't get in my eye wound.
I'll do the best I can.
Oh, it burns! Oh my god,
All
it's
right.
like a liquid bandage of glitter.
I'm gonna
It looks like
I'm gonna use LaRue's touch, and yeah, I'm gonna use the glitter so it costs less points. But yeah, you'll have -2 stealth, but I'm gonna do it. I gotta figure out what to roll again.
Faith.
All right, Rebby Rebbers. All right, we have 2 hosts this session now. Thank you, guys.
Hey, thanks.
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
All right.
That's an 8.
All right, that's 2 wounds. She was no, and glitter flies out, and your entire eye is like rainbow sparkle silver right now. It's just coated your whole bad eye.
It's like
But
an
it
eye
feels
patch
better.
that's sparkly.
Yeah, I made an eye patch, but it's sparkle.
All right, Thandek, you're still shaken, but your wound was healed.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, I am definitely.
Good job, guys. No need to thank me.
Hey, having someone with the heal power
Yeah.
is huge. And now that you don't take a penalty to healing people,
That's a huge boon.
it's massive.
You just take a penalty to stealth when you receive.
Hey, I did that on the fly, but I love it. I have no shame to that. I love that. I love Glitter Bomb heal.
Glitter bombing is gonna be Alyssa's thing. You asked for it, DM, and you shall receive.
See, so this thing is like, it's like on top of me right now, right?
Yeah.
I just want to come by a whack.
I mean, it probably got like its mouth out of you since it healed all the wounds, so it's like
Yeah.
and it's
It's got glitter
coughing
in its nose.
glitter.
In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grapple it.
Yeah. So opposed athletics.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Actually, these guys would have a good athletics. They are thieves. Okay.
That is a 7.
Cool. He rolled a 1.
Ah!
So if you got even a 4, you were gonna get a raise if you had a 5 or better. So
Fantastic.
yeah, he's full bound, can't do anything but try to escape.
Yep. and I'm gonna just like yell out to the rest of them all. This one's for questioning.
All right, Thandek gets a 6, Sue gets an 8, Kellum gets a 5, Alyssa. All right, everybody gets a Benny. Alyssa's got a Joker, and they get a King. So Alyssa's on hold right now. That's the only one left.
Yes.
So he's going to try to escape, which is at a athletics at a -2. No. So Hina, you get another Benny
Oh, thank you.
because you're the one that drew a Joker. All right.
Nice.
He
Sorry,
He fails to escape. So anything you guys want to do?
I want to tie him up. I have some rope.
Yeah. I'll say as an action, give me an athletics check.
See, while he's doing that, can I? I guess this guy's already bound, so never mind. Just
Yeah.
keep him bound.
Yeah, it's just maintaining that grapple for you, man.
Not much I can do there.
Yeah.
So
I think Alyssa's gonna make small prayers for each one who died.
Give me a faith roll at +2 because you have a Joker right now, so it gives you +2.
Is that 1, 2,
Aw.
3, 4? Is that 4 so far? No, 5. I think it's 5.
I rolled a 10.
Nice. With a raise, you get 5 power points back.
Aw.
And I got a 7 on binding him up.
Yes. All right, cool.
And then I'm going to take one of my arrows and I'm going to hold it to his eye. Hold it up to his eye and be like, where is the hostage?
As he looks and his mouth opens and different voices are like, oh, not my eye, not the eye, don't take the eye, ow, my eye.
Yeah, he's just busy
I really
doing
like
that.
taking eyes, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't want his eye taken and all he knows is to use the voices of all the people whose eyes he's taken.
Can I come off of hold to support his intimidation roll?
Yeah, with him tied, I'm just going to do it as a 7 is like the... He has to break.
Great.
Just maintain
I also want to
automatically.
support it.
That is an 10 for support.
Nice,
This is
so
awesome. I don't
+2.
have intimidation, so...
There we go.
So, Sue, how are you supporting?
I'm gonna use taunt
Yeah, give me a taunt.
by ripping the feathers off of the dead one that is not the watch, and like making a bloody feather crown.
Yeah, I...
Dear God.
Jesus Christ.
Roll intimidate.
I don't have intimidate.
I
Well,
don't-
guess what that is? That is fucking intimidating. You'll get a +2 for holy shit, but that's intimidating.
The person who doesn't know what intimidation means is better at intimidating.
I'm making fun of him. No. No. It stopped being that a while ago.
He's an outsider now. You know, like in her homeland, this is just what you do.
You mean your homeland of hell?
Right.
Demon.
I'm a fucking demon. But yeah, give me an intimidate with a +2.
Oh, but then the -2 for untrained.
Yep.
That's only a 3, so I'm gonna Benny that. Oh, that's a 4.
Nice. So that's an extra +1. So that's a +3. Lissa, what are you doing anything to assist Callum?
I'm probably gonna just persuade it to talk and try to be kind and just be like, look, if you just tell us what we need to know, we'll be on our way, I'm sure.
Won't take your eye. No, we won't. Just tell us where the survivor is.
That be a persuasion roll? Is that
yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're
I want
playing
to make
good
sure
cop.
because, like, if Sue doesn't know what intimidation is, I gotta make sure I know what persuasion is. I'm gonna get Benny.
Got good cop, bad cop going on here, except it's more like bad cop, worst cop, horrifying cop, and also a good cop.
7.
Nice. All right, so that's an extra +1 too. Callum, you get to make intimidate at a +4.
Okay, and I'm not trained in intimidation, so...
D4 plus 2.
I'm Bennying that.
For funsies, since you're intimidating a bound creature, his spirit rolls at a -2 because of distracted, and he's vulnerable, which would be a +2.
Yeah.
Well, then I have a 6.
A 6. All right. So he's a -2. So that's a 3. Cool. So he'll go, and again, they can only repeat things they hear. So, you know. Whereas and he opens his mouth and he starts basically like being a tape recorder of hearing a conversation back and forth of this voice of, tell me where the key is. or I will keep my friends near you. Do you understand? And you hear him just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then there's like the sounds of him being screaming and tortured.
Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Can we use some sort of common knowledge to determine like a race or like if we recognize?
Yeah, you can give me a common knowledge at -2 because they're not common.
I rolled a 9.
I did not get anything.
This doesn't count as streetwise, does it?
No. What'd Thandek get with that laugh?
No, that was with the -2. That's a 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, I got a 6, so
All
I got
right.
a 7 minus 2 is 5.
So both.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I rolled a 7. I apologize.
Okay. So Sue and Alyssa, you guys don't know specifically what it is, but it definitely sounded wet. It sounded like a possibly aquatic race, but incredibly intelligent. And through its speaking, it definitely sounded like extra pieces around the mouth were moving.
Is your boss made of sushi?
He opens his mouth again, and you just hear the screaming of, "Not my brain! Don't eat my brain!"
I don't think sushi eats brains. Did he eat his brain? Did he actually eat
That
his
sounded
brain?
like a different
Does that
voice
mean we
screaming.
can't unkidnap him?
Oh, it was a different voice
That
screaming.
sounded like a different tortured victim.
Oh no, we won't eat your brain. Don't worry. He's so scared.
Where's the hostage? I'm gonna like follow his gestures to try and figure out how to.
Right.
I'm just gonna go whichever way he pointed.
All right, so he takes you guys through. He keeps you north, which takes you down some stairs till you go down a long hallway, and you hear the passing of the sewage above you. It seems like you're actually lower than the sewers now. You then go through a sleeping area that's empty. Another sleeping area. You see what appears to be an incredibly disgusting lavatory. And then he goes to a door at the back of the second sleeping area. He's like, and he like refuses to go through the door.
I kick him through the door.
Alyssa's having conflicted emotions right now.
Sue has new respect for you.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, you can give me an athletics check to kick him through the door.
Okay. Nine.
Oh yeah, that's a raise. So he's like, and you just like hit him. He stumbles back and breaks this rickety door, which makes a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
However,
That's okay.
kicking him away means no one's holding him. He definitely had to have his feet free. So as soon as that happens, he tries to run past you guys. He's tied, but he's like,
I will try to grab him on the way out.
all right, yeah. He has a -2 to this, but give me an athletics check.
Oh, god damn it.
What'd you roll?
No.
That's a crit fail.
Oh my god. So you go to grab him, and he just beaks you in the chest, and you fall, and he runs over you, and he is out of there.
Thank you for the help so far. Waves a little bit.
And he opens, and as he's running, he opens, and you hear again, "Who hurt you?"
Oh, if he says that, I'm gonna chase him.
Jesus Christ.
I'll show you who hurt you.
Are you going to chase him?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm
Well,
gonna-
you made a lot of noise. Hold on, because others are about to get involved. So we have to deal initiative.
I'm like, honey, we're home.
Yours will be a dramatic task, Sue, as you're running to chase this thing down. While the others are going to be facing off against something.
Bye, guys. Nice knowing you.
It's okay. If I punch it hard enough, it'll die.
Sue got a jack of clubs, which matters on a dramatic
Class.
Ooh.
That's your graduating class quote. If I punch it hard enough, it'll die.
All right. Thandek, 5 of diamonds. Sue, jack of clubs, which matters since you're in a dramatic task. Kellum,
Oh no.
9 of diamonds. Alyssa, queen of hearts. They got a queen of clubs. So Alyssa, you get to react first.
So something's coming towards us?
All you know is he didn't want to go through that door. You had just bashed the door in with his body. He headbutted Thandek and started running away, and Sue started chasing him.
I'm gonna, can we see anything in the door? Or is
So-
it really dark?
The door goes to a 30-foot hallway before some stairs that go up. So you really won't see much.
I
Actually,
guess
I will say, if you glance in there as part of your movement, give me a notice roll.
yeah, I'll do that. Uh, 11.
Oh yeah, in the darkness, you see almost gliding down the stairs at the end is a being with bluish purple skin and a black cloak that ends in almost tendrils. As he's gliding down, his face covered in tentacles. And he's holding, almost like a Bond villain holds his cat, a brain with 4 animal legs on it as he's stroking the brain.
Alright.
That
Heading
seems
down.
totally normal.
Heading down towards you. You can give me a common knowledge roll to see if you know what that is.
Probably the squishy sounds thing,
7.
so you should.
Yeah, run. That's a mind flare, and it's pet intellect devourer.
I let the group know that as I kind of run out of there.
Oh,
Hey,
Sammy.
Sammy Bear. All right, everybody gets a Benny.
Yay! Thanks.
All right, and then what'd you do after you let them all know, Alyssa?
I ran.
Okay, yeah, you run. Okay. All right, you're done. I don't know if you caught that, Thandek. You get a Benny thanks to Sammy Bear. And Alyssa
Mind
was...
flare and the thing, and oh god.
Yeah, Alyssa was like, it's a mind flare, and just started running. Its turn. It begins making its way down. And yeah, he has the PowerPoints for it. You guys all start hearing a buzzing in the back of your brains. Except you, Alyssa. Give me a running die.
Wait, me too?
No, you haven't had your turn yet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's just a D6, right?
Yes. 1, 2.
That's the critical failure.
Oh my god,
Oh,
you
no.
trip and you're prone. All right. You're like, it's my fault. You actually lose all your movement.
got
You're
really
at the
scared.
doorway. He begins
crying.
heading towards you. It doesn't say anything, but you guys hear almost like an electric feedback sound in the back of your brains that begins swelling. I'm spending a Benny. Almost a crit fail. Oh yeah, he's a wild card. He gets his own Benny.
Arcane protection do anything for us, or is it no longer in effect?
Yeah,
What is the
that's how-
duration for arcane protection?
5.
5. Oh yeah, that's no longer in effect.
So
That
30
will-
seconds per.
That will be a good thing to throw up soon, though. 6. All right, so I need everyone to make a vigor roll at -2.
That's a 5.
I'm gonna spend a Benny.
Is that counting your -2, Thandek?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna Benny it.
Wait,
I'm gonna Benny
Am I-
again.
You're
Really bad.
just looking for a 4 after the -2.
oh shit.
I
I
got
rolled a
just crit
1.
failed.
You rolled a crit
But
fail,
I'm
Sue?
also possibly out of range, so I don't know.
a.
Yes, I rolled a crit fail.
Ouch. Well, I think that determined whether or not you were out of range as well.
Yeah, I'm definitely in range.
like you ran with a crit fail. You like ran, came back. You're like, Alyssa. By the way, before I leave, Kellum, what'd you get?
6.
All right, and Alyssa, what'd you get?
3 minus 2, so 1.
All right, so Sue and Alyssa, you're both stunned,
Ugh.
which means you can't take.
No, it was that club.
Yep, you can't take. Yeah, you lose on this. You can't take any actions similar to Shaken, but you also can't take free actions. You are dropped to your knees in pain. At the beginning of your turn, you have to make a vigor roll, but you're also distracted, so it's a vigor roll at -2. If you succeed, you're shaken, but your turn's already started, so you don't get the free roll to unshake till next round. If you get a raise, you can act.
And what if you spend a Benny to unshake?
You first have to be shaken. So if you succeed on the vigor roll, you're shaken, then you can spend the Benny to come out.
I'm just going to be stunned for the rest of the combat.
It's a vigor roll at -2. You need a success to even be shaken.
Yes, yeah. They actually switched up the shaken thing. It's instead of coming out into shaken, you're just vulnerable and distracted. So you can try to do things.
Oh, they did update it now?
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
thank
try to do
God.
things, but you can't Benny to undo the penalties. You're just stuck with them until your turn afterwards.
How
Honest-
much would a success be?
A success is a 4.
Okay.
A success is always a 4, unless you're talking about parry. All right, so next up, Kellum. There's this buzzing in the back of your head as he begins to grow near, as he did a large burst stun.
But I am okay because
Yeah, you succeeded, so you're good.
So yeah, I'm gonna move forward and just club him in the head. Just
Get that reach.
Oh yeah, damn. Okay. Let me get his
Okay,
stats up. Let me get his stats up.
and I'm like, honey, you said you were only going out for milk.
Alright. I think the closest thing to a mind flare is a lich, so
That's always.
okay.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the closest thing to a mind flare. Because like death touches the brain eat, and the spells are all the same. Zombies are thralls. It's actually a really easy reskin. Weird. Okay, so make an attack roll. Are you going for the head at a -4?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Are you wild attacking?
No.
Okay, so then it's a fighting at a -4.
If the mind flayer isn't armed, then
I'm gonna Benny that.
This is true. That's a +2, right?
yeah.
Oh, so just a -2.
Yep. That's a good point, Thandek. He wouldn't be armed. He's probably expecting you guys all to be on the ground as well, so.
That's true.
Not armed, he's just tentacled.
So I got 18.
You're welcome.
That's a hit with a raise. So, do your damage plus a d6 plus 6. You need it, because liches have a toughness of 15.
Jesus.
They have magic armor. He would have psychic armor, so.
So wait, what is it again? I'm sorry.
It is your strength plus your weapon plus a d6 plus 6.
Then you have to get at least a 15 to matter.
He didn't wild attack. Wouldn't it be +4?
I thought he said he wild attacked.
No.
Oh, you didn't wild attack. All right, then it's +4. That's my bad. I'm so used to everyone wild attacking, because
It's good.
if you're not against a wild card, it's like, well,
Yeah.
they die, they can't hit back.
So 16.
That shakes him. That's a lot for this thing. All right.
You got it.
Yes. I'm like, okay, enough of that.
He's shaking.
Never mind.
All right. Thandek, you're up.
Oh boy.
Wait, does that break his concentration?
You guys are stunned. The power's already ended.
Ah.
I thought about that, and I'm like, it's no concentration because it's just an effect, and it just does its thing once it happens.
So I'm pulling myself up from prone from getting knocked over.
Oh yeah,
from
from that crit fail.
Let's see. Is it just the mind flayer? Is there anything else in there that
He's
looks like a threat?
holding an intellect devour like a
Yeah.
pet, but that's the only thing that's come down.
Is the intellect devourer small enough for me to suffer a penalty to hit it?
Yeah, it's gonna be -1 instead of a -2.
Sure. I'll go for that thing then.
Okay.
It looks squishy. You can get it.
Just a brain. Just poke it.
It's like
Just a brain.
It's like breaking a skull, but easier.
Yeah.
I
That's a
believe in
breaking
you.
part. I'd support you, but I don't feel good.
Me neither.
With the -1, that's a 5.
That hits.
Uh, 8.
That's exactly enough to kill it.
Yeah. So this thing is like whack.
You just punch your gauntlet into it and like put a hole in it because it's a brain.
It's gonna be like the fist goes into the brain, and then I'm gonna pull back to just keep my distance, and it's still like on the hand, so it's just like, oh.
As you all hear in your own brains, he doesn't say anything. Steven! All right.
Stand up to diet, Mr. Ball.
And you say I'm cruel.
So,
All I did was make a
Callum.
feather crown,
Alyssa.
which I'm still wearing.
All right, so Thandek, you have a 9. Sue, you have a 10. Kellum, you have a king. Alyssa, you have an ace. It has a queen. So first up, Kellum, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. He is vulnerable and distracted right now.
Okay. So is that a +4?
It's just +2 to hit, and he has -2 to things he does.
Oh, okay. Let's see what happens. 5.
Let me quickly check. I was on
Oh, wait,
Steven's.
no, I'm
stat
sorry.
line.
7 with the +2.
That hits.
Okay, and then it's weapon damage +6.
Yeah, plus a d6. Yep.
And do dice still explode for
Yep.
damage? They do, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
$16.
That shakes him again. He hasn't unshaken. He takes a wound.
Nice.
Just clever. Hitting him on the head. No more mind tricks.
No, bad one.
Oh, I actually forgot. Alyssa, you go before that as an ace. Give me a vigor roll -2, Alyssa.
Nope, it's the one.
Okay. He is next up. He needs to make a spirit check.
-3.
Oh, yeah. All right, so what's his spirit? Oh, D10. Okay. Okay, guess I gotta spend a Benny to unshake. All those jokers have been out and about. And shakes. Now he needs a spirit check for something else, though.
Uh-oh.
Goody.
So,
2, spend a
veto.
Benny to re-roll. Alright. He keeps his psychic armor up. And he is now pissed.
Totally.
As he Zoidbergs at Kellum. Just and leeches over to Kellum.
Don't you leaped over at me.
Wild attack fighting. Where's my D8? For real? Oh, it went under my book. Alright. 8 versus... Oh no, he's distracted, so 6 versus parry. Kellum.
Yeah, my parry is 7, so.
Alright. Oh. Sorry. That's... Ouch. Okay. Your fighting roll's a 7?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Or, no, my
Parry.
fighting parry is 7.
Yeah, parry's a 7. Okay, cool. So he got... And you see his tentacles flare open as there's like a squid beak under there. And he tries to bite you.
Oh no.
But
Fight him back!
miss. He misses.
I just
Alright.
put the staff up and.
Sue, give me a vigor roll at -2.
Me?
No, Sue.
Oh,
Sue, sorry.
let's see.
Because she is stunned.
Sue is such a glass cannon. She's got a vigor D4, no fighting, but really good at spell casting. I did not make it.
Okay. And then Thandek.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to Benny that.
Okay.
This Mind Flayer is getting ganged up on here.
4, 8.
Oh, sounds like Sue
Wow.
might have...
Jesus. This keeps rolling a 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. I got a lot.
That sounds like a race.
That sounds like a rage. You can act normally, Sue.
I got a lot.
You come out of it. You're on your
Lost track.
knees. You can act normally.
Roll the max die. Like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, totally.
And then a 3.
I need some of that luck. Can I have some, please?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Graceful
Yeah, I was gonna
Rooftop
say.
Leaper.
Alyssa, I think you got yours in the first hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parkour.
I got that parkour skill.
Parkour,
My
parkour,
bad clumsiness.
parkour.
Totally.
Parkour.
I'm so happy you get what I'm talking about.
But yeah,
It
so
made you happy. That's all Alyssa wants.
I'm gonna bolt him with my bolt.
oh nice. Cast bolt on him.
Yeah, it's fire.
Nice.
Firebolt.
Nice.
It's got a range of Smarts
Now,
X2.
I will say, Sue, do you want to put any modifiers on that?
So how do I do that?
You spend extra points to add things
Like damage, AP, fun stuff.
like fatigue.
Lingering damage is fun.
Lingering damage is fun. Fatigue, if it hits him at all, he takes a level of fatigue, no matter the damage you deal him. Lingering
What
damage,
happens when you have fatigue?
it's
just
like
love
a
that.
wound, but they heal faster. But it still takes like an hour to heal.
So he'd get like a -1 to his actions
Mm-hmm.
if he took that.
Yep, you
Okay,
can take up
so
to
if
2 of them.
I wanted to add like fatigue and lingering damage.
Yeah,
4-point bolt, I think.
yeah. I'm gonna double check the cost of lingering. I know fatigue's not cheap.
Fatigue's only +1, I thought.
Is it? No, fatigue they up to +2 in the newest one.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because it was broken.
Yeah, it was.
So fatigue costs 2, lingering costs 2, bolt costs 1. So you spend 5 power points, but you hit him, boom. With basically, you hit him, it gives him heat exhaustion and catches him on fire for an extra round.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just,
Do I have to like actually
yeah, you actually have to hit that.
have to hit him?
And don't forget, you do have a wound. Oh no, Alyssa healed that
No,
wound.
I got
Yeah.
healed. I don't have wounds. I have glitter.
Yeah.
I got glitter.
I'm so used to ETU where there's like no magic healing.
Yeah.
I'm amazing. This is why. With my imagine every time I just move, just glitter. Just glitter.
And glitter glue will fix a lot. Of...
All right. I kind of rub my hands on the glitter,
Yep.
and then I'm like, and I got an 11.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So
Now-
it's like sparkly. It's got some sparkly mixed in with like this black fire.
Now I will say, do you want this to be a 2d6 bolt or a 3d6 bolt for an extra 2 power points? So for 5 points, it's a 2d6 bolt. For 7 points, it's a 3d6 bolt before the raise.
Ah, fuck it. Let's do 3d6.
All right. Yeah, so that's 4d6 then.
That is helpful.
Yeah. I know you haven't gotten to use powers a bit, so it's more like, oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah, 4d6. And then plus an extra one for the raise.
No, it's 3 plus 1 for the raise, which makes it 4.
Okay.
You should at least shake him.
That's fine. This should hurt him.
And 15.
That shakes him. Do you want to spend a Benny to reroll that damage?
Yes, just in
Okay.
case.
We got Bennies.
That is exactly 15 again.
All right. Well, that shakes him. So. And
Andy's on fire. Andy's
Yes.
fatigued.
Next turn, he takes another 3d4 damage.
Yep, I was actually double
Nice.
checking if it kicked off at the beginning of her turn, at the beginning of his turn.
I think it's the beginning of his.
His turn. Ouch. Okay. And then
You're not from the watch either.
he's shaken. Thandek, you're up.
Okay, yeah. If he's shaken, then I'm gonna just go up behind him. He's like going after this guy's face. So I'm just gonna get right behind him, just like hit him right in the back of the knee.
It kind of smells like calamari.
Oh shit!
But like from a bad restaurant.
This
Yeah,
wouldn't
because
affect
it's not
anything.
like fried properly. It's just kind of burnt.
This wouldn't affect anything on what we rolled, but his toughness should actually be a 13-6 because he wouldn't get the undead bonus.
Ah.
Ah.
So with the gang up bonus, that is a 20 to hit.
That's a raise. In fact, you have enough raises. Typically, I do once you're at your 3rd raise, I allow you to retroactively add a cold shot
Ooh.
because you're sacrificing multiple raises for
Since
it.
I'm going for his knee, would I be able to make him go prone with the if I get him shaken again?
Yeah.
Let's see. That's not very good. That's 10. I'm gonna Benny that.
You got this. LaRue believes in you.
That's 11.
Jeff believes in you.
More importantly, I believe in you.
I'll give it one more. Better. I think that's exactly 13. Yeah,
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. That
Jeff
shakes
did
him. Which, yeah, I'm just going to spend the Benny so he doesn't take the wound. But he will go prone as you, like, take out his leg. Whoa! You actually hear a mind flare just, whoa! Alright,
He was not
10,
expecting
2, Jack, 4.
The weird
eight.
Inquisition.
So, Thandek 10, Sue 2, Kellum Jack, Alyssa 4. He has an 8. So, Kellum, you're up.
As Thandak drops him down to his knees, I'm just gonna be like 8-ball corner pocket, whack.
He wild attacked you, so he's vulnerable right now.
Yes. Okay.
And he's prone, so his parry's currently a 4.
Awesome. Where is my? 15.
15 shakes him, which he's shaken, so I'm just gonna this is a good use of burning bennies. Keep him shaken, but avoid the wounds. Alright. So you clock him.
Nobody expects the Sand Shallow Inquisition.
Sand Shallow Inquisition. Oh my god.
That sounds like a shirt to me.
Sammy Cat, you can tell me who you want to give your Benny to, because you just got a Benny. Alright. Thandek, you're up.
Great. He's prone on the ground, right?
Yep.
And vulnerable.
Yep.
Great. I'm just gonna go right for the face.
And he's on fire.
Also that.
Yeah. Wild attack headshot or just headshot?
Yes. Wild attack headshot.
All right. So flat roll.
Yeah.
Parry 4.
Let's see what the that is just a hit.
Okay.
This is plus 6 damage. Yeah.
Yep.
His parry is technically 3 because he's fatigued.
It doesn't lower his parry.
Yeah.
No.
With the plus 6, it's only 11. Ooh. It's tempting.
I will let you know. I have 1 Benny left.
Sure, I'll drop mine with that.
This is when a Joker comes out.
Well, that means we get him too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, just 11.
All right. Yeah. It just kind of squishes his face. All right. Boop. Next up is him. Sue, roll 3d4. Which, like, the unpredictability of d4s is this could
Averages
go.
out to about the same.
4?
Yeah, 3d4.
Averages out to about the same as a 2d8.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, so it's like you're shooting him with a rifle.
Great.
Yay! Thank you, Sammy.
All right, pathetic.
6 plus 4 is 10. 11, 12.
So close.
Ah! It
Wait,
burned.
can I Benny that?
Yeah, you can Benny damage.
But this is only one more turn that he gets this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. After this, it ends.
That might be worse. 4, 5. Nope, that was worse.
Okay, so it goes, and like his gooey skin puts out the flames.
Oh, I'm insane. I've also been forgetting my fox this entire time.
You have. Oh my god. We're assuming it's somewhere safe.
Right.
You didn't want to get its fur like shit filled.
Yeah, I don't want to have to wash shit out of his hair.
All right.
Hang out with
So
Jeff.
his spirit is a D10. He has a -2 to this.
Does he have a -3 because of fatigue?
He crit fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say that means you can't spend the Benny to unshake if it's on an unshake roll. I think that's fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's just shaking for another round. All right, Alyssa, give me a vigor roll at -2. Because Alyssa's still on the ground like, I have a headache.
I got a 5.
Yay! You can act, but you're distracted and vulnerable till the end of this turn.
I think I'm gonna try and cast Larue's protection on everyone.
All right, yeah. So you just cast it at a -2 for being distracted.
Just to be
Okay.
safe.
All right, so yeah, 4 points. You can cast on 4 people.
Wait, do I actually roll for the cast? No.
Yes. Yeah, you have to roll.
It was an 11.
11. All right. Yeah, definitely. Especially those of you who aren't super used to Savage Worlds that cast, which is like everybody in this group. Look at the power modifiers because you can make some crazy spells by adding modifiers. Because stuff like Alyssa, you can add Hurry to LaRue's protection, which would not only give them arcane protection, but like increase everyone's movement speed with rainbow speed. So
Rainbow speed.
all kinds of stuff. But yeah, LaRue's protection just went off. You said an 11, so he suffers a -4 to casting powers against you guys. All right, Thendek, you're up. He's still prone on the ground, like
Yeah, I'm gonna be repeating the face punch.
yeah, because again, with a crit fail, I'll say he doesn't even get up, even though movement's free. He's just, my head.
He's just on the ground. I've climbed on top of his chest and was just fuck you. Let's see. He's not vulnerable anymore though, right? Because he hasn't acted, so no wild attack, none of that.
Yeah, he hasn't acted, so no wild attack.
All right, so then that's a 7, I think exactly with the parry reduction. I think it's just barely a hit.
That's a hit, but not a raise.
Yeah. Let's see, damage +6. Don't fail me. That's 14.
14. Well, goodbye, Benny, as he stays shaken. I will now deal Thendek 8, Sue Ace, Kellum 9, Alyssa 4. He gets a 2. Okay, Sue, you're up.
Does he have any magic items on him?
Not that you see.
Too bad. Because I don't have enough power points to actually do another spell that'll be useful. I want to actually I just want to use my action to assist somebody.
All right, who do you want to assist with what? You could also go on hold and wait to see what people do and decide.
Yeah, I'll go on
All right.
hold.
On hold. Next up is Kellum.
In order to use his mind flayer power, does he have to be able to speak?
He is psychic, so it's fair to assume he doesn't.
Yeah, okay. Shit, well, I guess we just have to knock him unconscious, so I'm gonna continue trying to do that.
Okay.
And he's at a -2 now.
Uh-huh.
And I don't have any bennies. I have a 4.
What'd you roll? Or you're just rolling to hit him?
Yeah.
A 4 hits. That's his parry. Since he's prone.
Awesome. And then damage.
Yep.
Eight.
Ah. That damn psychic.
Wait,
Okay.
did he succeed in keeping his psychic armor up?
Yes. All
What a
right.
jerk.
So Kellum's down. Next up is Thendek. Again, Sue, if you decide who you want to assess, just let us know when to come off hold.
Just continuing to hammer this guy in the face.
You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna try and hold him down for you.
Yeah, give me an
I'll give you a
athletics.
little
So
+1 or something.
Fantastic.
Hey, get off my dice.
Actually, I think I'm gonna be doing both fists now, just
yeah.
for fun.
All right, so Sue, give me an athletics check.
I got a 4.
A 4. What is his at? Bill's D6.
I just like grab one tentacle on either side of his head, and I like hold him sideways so that he
3.
can aim right.
3. You have him entangled, so he is, I believe, distracted.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Thandek.
Let's see. Wild attacking to deal with multi-action penalty, so -4 versus his -2 parry.
Yeah, and I'll count Sue as a gang up bonus because she's holding him.
That's true.
And Callum's
He's,
hitting him, so that's
wonderful.
+2.
-2.
Yep.
Let's see. That's a total of 3 on the first one.
Nope.
Second one, much better. 8.
That's a raise.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna like slowly pound his face in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So far, that's 20.
Okay.
Yeah, 20.
It just ends at 20. Damn.
Oh, sorry, 24 with the +4 for the face.
Okay. Cool. Because 21 was 2 wounds. So
Nice.
he has no bennies, so that's 2 wounds. He's not unconscious yet, but you're just like
Great.
whack, 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 whack. I'm pretty sure his ability to speak is just nothing now. Like he has broken tentacles. He's just like gurgling, foaming.
Like,
As you
with all this
hear
happening,
in
imagine
I have to like pick a new
Hanging up
tentacle
on
to hold on to.
I'm
because
just
it's falling
hiding.
off.
like you're all like smacking this thing like as hard as you can, and Alyssa's just shivering in a corner, kind of.
especially since like Alyssa will hear it too, because everyone, almost as if he's right next to you in the back of your brain, he can't talk, so psychically it's just, oh God, please stop. Oh my God. All right, Alyssa, you're up.
I have no idea what I would do in this point. I guess I will try and even though I was last, can I still motivate someone and help them out?
Yeah, you just
Like,
it functions for their next turn action. So
Okay, I'm gonna root for Thandek.
go Thandek. My friends are sociopaths.
I'm really conflicted, but I still believe
All
in
right.
you.
He currently has a -4 to unshake. Oh, and distracted, so -6.
Beautiful.
Oh, damn it. All right, I'll just roll a different D6 because I don't know where that is. He rolled a 9 on his D10. So if he
So close.
weren't distracted, he would have come out of it.
So close.
Sure. All right, that's the end of his turn. Time for more cards. We have gone through a lot of this deck without a Joker, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 10 for Thandek, 5 for Sue, Jack for Callum, 6 for Alyssa, and Jack for him. And it's a Jack of Spades, so he goes first.
Oof.
All
Or
right.
does he?
Well, we'll see if he does anything. No. No, he can't unshake. He's just.
He
All
is
right.
tricketh.
Kellum, you're up. You have a +2 gang up bonus at this point, as you guys are just curb stomping a mind flare.
So we do it in the streets.
He's like, please stop, right? I feel like, do we want to club him into unconsciousness or do we want to ask him something? But if he's awake, then he can just mind rape us. So it's like,
You just mountain him, just.
God, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna continue to try to knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of this guy. Jesus Christ.
He came up all intimidating
If
as
it,
Mind
if
Flayer.
it helps,
He-
Sue is in the background yelling, "Keep begging, you torturous son of a bitch!"
What I love is
Like,
episode
we all heard the
1.
Kenku, like, mimicking his torture of the person we're
Listen
supposed to
over here,
rescue.
like,
Yeah.
So I'm at a +4. Is that what you said?
+2 for gang up. I love how a 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit with a raise.
Okay.
I love how episode 1 was like pure comedy, and now it's like, oh, you enter a dungeon, it's just pure D&D. Like it's
Right.
just violence.
It's dark as shit now.
not Alyssa's favorite thing in the world, of course.
9.
9. Oh yeah, that doesn't phase him. All right, next up,
Nothing.
Thandek.
Great. So
Alyssa, what'd you roll to help Thandek again last round?
No, I didn't yet. You want me to go
Oh,
ahead and
yeah.
do that now?
Yeah, do the roll. Sorry. It's getting late.
It's
I'm getting
persuasion,
hazy.
right?
Yeah, persuasion if you're just cheering him on.
I got a 4.
So Thandek, you get +2 gang up, +1 support.
So this guy is begging to surrender
Please stop. Oh God.
as like there's like blood like flying off of the gun. I'm gonna hold the hand back, like push his head down and be like, "Where is he?" Intimidation roll.
Where's Scarecrow?
Where's Rach? I mean,
You get a Benny. I was hoping you were gonna push it that far. Where's Rachel? Oh, which cuts back to it being water deep friends. Man, Ross really went overboard.
So this is +3 for all of the, or no, I guess it's plus only just +1.
One from
the,
Melissa. Yeah.
So that's a 5, but opposed spirit.
Yeah,
with
which
advantages.
he's distracted and has -4 because he has a level of fatigue on top of those 3 wounds. All right, so spirit's a D10. Oh no, it's a D10. It's -6. I have to roll a 10 on the D10. I did not.
Yep.
So it's just
Hey, it's a 10% chance.
where's who? Who
Yeah,
are
it
you?
turns out he wasn't
I
the
would
one.
read your mind, but I have a headache.
The one you kidnapped, where is he?
I torture. I don't kidnap, but I am torturing a guy in the other room. You can have him.
I'm
Look,
gonna
you
motion-
can have him. I will tell Xanathar he got away. Don't kill me.
I think I'll go ahead and move to go help the poor guy that got tortured, I guess.
motion
You
for
killed my brain dog. You guys are. Look, I know I'm not in the position to say this, but I'm just gonna say it because this is my brain. You're assholes.
Says the man. Says the mind flayer who tortures for a living.
Yeah, a living. I got a job.
I mean, you did also hurt us a little bit, so I mean...
Oh, I made you dizzy and threw up. Boo-hoo! I mean, okay, I tried to eat his brain. It's what we do. It's not racist if I say it.
You said Xanathar?
Yeah?
What does he have to do with this?
You gonna, like, let me up and we can talk?
I raise the fist.
Probably
Answer the
not.
damn question.
All right, yeah, give me a intimidate roll again.
Four.
All right, he's gonna a 4. Cool. He rolled a -1. If you got the 4, you're good. I rolled a 5, but at -6, I mean, he closes his eyes and you get flooded with information.
All right.
And I will send you that like between
Thank you.
sessions. But essentially, his father has had a key to a bunch of embezzled gold, like 500,000 in gold. They think he has it or knows where it is.
Okay.
So they're trying to get the key out of him because 500,000 gold is 500,000 fucking gold.
Fucking gold.
You know, we could get that key.
He sure could.
You'll find out about it later. Just get this like seizure of information. Just
Yeah. In fact, give me a spirit roll, Thandek.
Yes.
Because I'll do this like the precognitive flashes.
That's a 3.
All right. You get all the information, but you drop over with a level of fatigue. Like,
Well, I'm still holding his tentacles.
yeah.
Like, what did you do? And I like yank on his whiskers.
He does it very clinically, but he's like, well, first I started with the fingernail splitters, and then I moved on to...
God.
He's a
Okay.
torturer.
So you have all that
It's
equipment.
what he's good at.
Enough from you, Jigsaw. Hit him again.
I was gonna say, are you guys knocking him out now that you have the information? So I'm gonna give him a couple, like, stealthy trying to unshake, because this has been a few rounds.
I mean, I don't want to kill him. We can just let him go,
He's still
but
shaking.
I'm gonna just slit his throat.
okay.
Whoa.
Could just do that.
Alright, yeah.
You don't want to leave a mind flare behind.
Yeah,
I know,
wild
I-
attack, cold shot, vitals. Okay.
Can I try and interrupt this with my fatigue?
Yeah, athletics versus athletics.
Yeah.
So, Sue, give me an athletics check.
Oh, I actually have athletics, so this will be better.
I would say I've already moved to the guy that's being held hostage.
Yeah.
That's a total of 1, so you're fine.
6. No.
Yeah. No, it's fine. He initiated. If he can't even get a 4, you succeed. So yeah, you can do a cold shot, wild attack.
I got
to the
11
throat.
just for the record.
Okay. So make your fighting attack. It's at a -2 with your untrained fighting.
That's disgusting.
You're gonna like drop.
I'm in
the
a wild
knife.
attack.
Well, yeah, this is -2 counting a wild attack. I know you.
Oh,
I know
good.
what you're doing.
Four. 5.
5 total?
Oh, -2.
No, doesn't hit.
3.
Oh, wait. Kellum was there, so at the very least, Kellum's still giving a gang up.
yeah.
So, yeah, you hit. So, roll your strength plus your melee plus 6. You stand a chance at doing the final wound. If you get at least 13 damage, it kills him.
Strength plus what? Plus 6.
What's the weapon of your dagger, I believe, is a D4.
Oh. The dagger. Strength plus D4.
And then plus 6
Plus
damage.
Ooh, I got a 6. 7,
Oh, yeah, he's
8.
probably dead.
No.
9 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you just
So she's like, thanks for the information.
clean cut of the throat, he gurgles out. But yeah, up in the room, you see the guy you guys were looking for. You guys see Floon there, like on a rack, with like things twisted onto his earlobes and onto his fingertips and stuff.
I'm gonna quickly get him down and start helping him.
Mm-hmm.
Glitter.
He is essentially at 3 wounds and 2 fatigue. He's like,
Yeah, once I
barely
get him down,
hanging on.
I'm gonna heal him with LaRue's touch and use glitter.
Yeah, do it.
I add some tentacles to my crown.
I'm gonna spend my last Benny.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
Nice. That heals 2 of his wounds. And he like comes to enough. He has 2 fatigue, 1 wound, but he goes and he just hugs you, Alyssa.
Oh.
Hi,
Alright.
nice to meet you.
So,
I'm Alyssa.
since I'm sure at least one of you is going to gut this place for loot, there is
Hit
a
me.
book.
Alyssa's just happy.
There is a book of spells, which
Ooh.
I will give you guys, and essentially what it'll be is these are going to be pre-made powers with modifiers. If you use a spell from the book and you already have the power, it'll be 1 point cheaper.
Ooh.
Or you can burn the spell from the book to cast it once as a scroll.
That's cool.
On top of that, there are 2 potions of healing. Someone might want to write this down because there's also 16 gold, 82 silver, and I'm just going to ignore the copper because it's fucking copper.
2 potions of healing, you said?
Yep.
16
Which-
gold, 82 silver, easy.
Which will say a potion of healing. They're not insta heals to keep things interesting. We'll do them as when you drink a potion of healing, you get to make an immediate natural healing check.
Ooh, interesting.
Because I think that's more interesting, and now that I've seen the utter power of the heal spell, now that there's no casting modifiers on it, like, I realize I can up the deadliness of this game.
There we go.
I can make things interesting.
Hey
But-
guys, I'm important.
You are for morals for moral support.
Please don't let me die. I'm
here.
a pacifist.
All right, so I assume we're gonna quickly wrap this up because it's 7 minutes till we finish.
Yep.
But he's gonna stick close to you guys. I did cut a few of the monsters out because it's D&D, so there's more like rooms of monsters and try.
Yeah, of course.
Keep the ones that are interesting. Also, you guys didn't fight the Kenku in that room, so putting them in there would have just been way too much fighting. But you got there, you dealt with him. We won't worry about the bat. Once you get him, they're up in his room. There are 2 doors that lead to cells. A 3rd door that leads to a cell that doesn't have bars on it. And a large double door. You guys investigate any of it, or do you get Floon and get the f*** out of here?
I think I'm prioritizing Floon's safety.
Yeah, I think we could.
I'm totally gonna investigate.
I'll go.
You guys
with,
can go on ahead.
Yeah, I'll go with Alyssa if Donovan wants to keep Sue safe.
Yeah, I was gonna stick around with Sue, make sure that nothing tries to jump her.
Okay. I'll help them get the.
All right,
Work
so
it
do you
out.
want to investigate the prison cells, the cell without bars, or the double doors?
Cell without bars first.
All right, give me a notice roll.
I'm specifically gonna look for like any kind of stuff on the outside of the cell before
Mhm.
I go into the cell. Like hidden
Yeah.
buttons or stuff.
No, I gotcha.
I got a 3.
Yeah, that's not a success.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
Oh wait, it's the end of the session and I still have Bennies.
Yeah.
So, aha, 5.
5. All right, so you find a secret door in that room.
Ooh,
Do you open?
and oh hell yeah, I open it.
All right, you open the secret door. It goes to a dug-out tunnel that seems to go about 20 feet till the other end of another secret door.
I'm like, hey Fendek, check this out. And I just go charging towards the other door.
All right, yeah, give me an athletics check. This actually, it requires a strength check, so opening this door isn't about a mechanism.
I got a 4.
Cool, you barely move it, you hit, and you realize this door isn't on hinges, it's just a stone slab that's like been laid into it. Once you get it, slides, and you're in someone's basement. Like, very obviously, like, a family's root cellar.
Is there any food in here? I'm hungry.
Yeah, like some potatoes. In fact, there's probably a lot of food because it's a halfling family's root cellar.
Potatoes are good. You
So-
can boil and mash them or stick them in a stew.
It's like potatoes, beets, cabbages.
I'm gonna walk in and see if there's anything down here that looks like identifying. Any like nothing at
You
all.
see thick dust in the hall. She rushed, but like if you look in the hall, this hall and this passage is coated with dust. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. There's a good chance whoever lives here might not even know this was here.
Free food.
Don't take any of their stuff. I'm gonna check the upstairs out. I'm gonna try to sneak and just like take a peek upstairs and see if there's anybody actually living in the house up here.
All right. Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Oh, good. Thank you, D6. With the glitter penalty, that's a 6.
There's like a middle income, like halfling family, just like going about their lives as you peek upstairs.
Okay, nothing identifiable, nothing that makes it like no standing out at all.
No, they look quite quaint.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull back down into the basement.
When you get back downstairs, Sue put all of the food that she stole back in a pile, but she's just eating it. Because that doesn't count as stealing it.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
All
We're gonna like start like dragging her away. She's still like a banana in her mouth, or like half a potato. It's like no, move.
Okay. So, what do you check out now? Do you want to check out the cellars or do you want to check out the double doors? Because it's like 2 minutes till time.
Double doors.
All right. Opening the double doors opens to a much larger room. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet. With, on the floor of the room, is a stone circle. And at one end of the circle is a stone archway. It's all covered with glyphs. The center of the circle has a dais that goes up to a little podium with a, like an indent as if a sphere would fit in it. Searching around the room, you do find an onyx sphere carved to look like an eyeball. More specifically, a beholder's eyeball.
Yeah, we should totally put the sphere in the sphere spot and summon the beholder, because that would be awesome.
Can you find a
And
beholder
she
right now?
starts to do that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like grab it as she's walking towards like. Can you find a beholder right now?
Fight? Why would we fight him?
Because we don't know if it'd be on our side.
All right,
Yeah,
so
sure.
we will cut the episode there for you guys as we cut over to Alyssa. Who, Alyssa is returning Floon.
With with Kellum.
Yeah, with Callum. Get this up.
I think she's probably just like really worried about him. Like, are you okay? Is there anything I can do that can make me take away more pain? I could heal you again if you need to.
All right. It's just, I just need to get home. I'm sure
You
my
poor
friends
thing.
are
She's
worried
just so
about
worried.
me. And waiting at his home is Volo.
Oh, hi!
You found him, and he's
We did.
alive. On top of it.
Yeah, he needs to rest though.
Well-
He's very sick and tired, and I healed him somewhat, but he's still very, very
True.
exhausted.
Oh, no, this is fine. I see your friends are did they die on this journey?
No.
Oh,
No.
even more people to pay. Yes, your payment. What was it I promised you again?
It was
100 gold each and a cold spell.
It was 100 gold each, and I believe you promised Sue a cold spell.
I am still working on the spell, and he rummages in his bag. I have something better than gold. Here you are. And he just hands you a rolled up piece of paper, and he says, that's worth even more than the hundreds of gold I had promised you.
What is it?
A deed to a property here in the city.
Oh, and I'm gonna look at
Oh,
it real
no.
quick.
Is it your own house?
No. It is one I own, or shall I say, you now own.
I
Oh,
believe
aren't you
that my-
lucky?
I believe my companions will be very disheartened that they won't receive their gold as well.
Well,
And
you
I
are
mean,
more than welcome to sell the property, but I will tell you, you open up even a simple shop, you will make that gold back in no time. It is fine real estate.
Can I club Volo in the back of the head?
You can try to club Volo in the back of the
Just
head.
kidding.
Well, I wanted to try and persuade him with my persuasion because, I have that.
Yeah, you
I
can give
was
me a
feeling-
persuasion.
like, well, I mean, at least some gold for our trouble would be lovely.
Yeah.
It was a 3.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
3.
get any.
So he won't like fish in his pocket. He'll just be like, I'm gonna be real honest with you, kids. I hired a bunch of adventurers figuring one might live. So far, that's you. Remember when I gave you a down payment? I gave all of them down payments too. I don't have any money.
Well, that I apologize. This sounds very harsh, but please bear with me. That's very stupid.
Well, you see, I figured it would take you much longer. I have books to sell. I'll get royalty checks in like a month.
So that means you'll pay us then.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's very stupid.
It's an 11.
An 11. What was Floon? Where were you? He's like, it was a mind flare. They killed a mind flare. Yes, I will pay you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And also this deed. Thank you so much for that. It'll go towards. It'll be so wonderful for them. I'm sure they'll be super excited. And I put the deed away.
All right. And with that, we wrap this week's session.
So so we're gonna have to get paid later. Is that what we're gathering from?
Yes, he doesn't have the cash to pay you.
Yeah.
Again, the incompetence of Volo shines through eventually.
And the beauty of Alyssa's persuasion just being dumbfounded of, wow, that was really dumb.
Yeah. So with that, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for being involved in chat. If you are
Yes.
new to Savage Worlds, if you found this through the D&D searches and you're like, hey, this system seems cool, check out the system. We also have a Kickstarter running to fund a series to teach people Savage Worlds, because there's not a lot of stuff out there on YouTube and all that like these great systems like D&D for Savage Worlds. So we're trying to get that out there and get the word out there. With that, I'll catch everybody later. Bye.
Bye.